Sega.
Well, there was four of us. There was only three of us. And if just either be none of us. Here comes Joe.
What's up?
Welcome in, everyone.
We told him not to do that, but he chose
I couldn't help
to
myself.
instead. He had to do
He
it.
was feeling like he was a little too elevated, so he had to, bring it down.
That's right.
But
That's right.
we got TK Toss Up and Game Central Station with us tonight to discuss Game Room. As you can see, especially behind Game Central Station, he's got quite a setup, which he just finished in the last month, 2 months. How long has it been?
Something like that. It's a
long.
constant work in progress. So
Yeah, and TK Toss Up has the Mario and Luigi brothers that are the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, those scare me. And I basically
And actually, I need to move so we can actually see. There we go. We get the full
There we go.
There we go.
Mario effect. He's not
There we
covered by the Sega Dudes logo. They're cool and they're huge, but they are freaky.
Yeah. I woke up one night and they were like standing right in front of my bed. I didn't move them
No.
there. I don't know why that is. I just put them back.
They would have no stuffing left, and what was left would be outside on a burn pile if that ever
Nope.
happened.
Yeah. Now this kind of thing, I don't know. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go. I got the Mario as a gift, and then I had to get the Luigi. I had to pair him up. Couldn't let it go. I love. That's the stuff I love collecting is the weird stuff, like the oddities.
Yeah, I get you there because I have a thing kind of with like weird controllers and stuff. I can't get to it.
Yeah.
I've got a wow, yeah, trackball.
Trackball.
Famicom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
that
that
made
was
one
for
for
the
the
Famicom.
Famicom. Let me get that. How's it
And,
going, LP?
for me, this is what happens when you piss your wife off. You just wind up with empty shelves of just had
Came
video
home one
games
day
and now
and
they're
it
all
was
gone.
just poof, gone.
They're all gone. They're just all gone. And then you wind up living with your reptiles in a room alone, crying in a corner. But yeah, this is it's because I'm moving. But yes, I have some. Wow, I really don't have much. All my stuff's in the corner over there. But when my room is set up, we could do something. Again,
We'll have to do
game
another one.
room's
We'll have
always
to do
always
room
grow. But I have
tour.
items here, and photos. Oh,
nice.
let's
Yeah.
go. So
See, I need to box everything in here up, take it out, and then figure out what I really want to do, and then bring it back.
That's what I did. I had to. I had to.
There's no way.
Basically-
there's no way I could do anything other than that and get it organized, or it would take years.
Yeah. But you need good shelves.
you do need good shelves. Yeah, you need really good shelves.
Yeah,
mean,
I need
that's
to
true.
spend. Actually, I need to sell some stuff and spend that money and get the stuff so I can get better organized.
Oh, I'll tell you how much I spent on these later if you like.
You'll
If
get
you want to
sick.
share, it would be interesting to hear
You want me to
how
tell you
much
now? Or later?
time you put into
Let's just say the website where you go to get these shelves is no longer available.
Oh wow.
That's not a joke.
it. Him and everyone else bottom out.
We'll go on.
Sure. Yeah, that's how it went
That's
down.
the
Yeah,
story
we'll
we'll
go
go.
with that.
You can
That's the
discount
story we'll go
everybody
with
else.
because that's the story we'll go with because we don't know if his wife is watching right now, and we would like him to live to tomorrow. So
It's not like that. So I'll go ahead. You want to go and tell you?
Go ahead.
let's do this.
Okay. I spent $0 on these shelves.
Wow.
I see the awards room look up there.
You're gonna set his beer on fire with that.
I know. So I'm gonna try to make a very long story as short as I can. Basically, I've been looking for good shelves for years, and TK can attest to that. I could never quite find what I wanted. Never. So I started looking. I finally found like this off the wall website that actually had, because what I want is metal white shelves. That's like hen's teeth, right? It's really hard to find. So sorry, this music's like a little funky, throwing me off. I don't know if you guys hear it. I'm just gonna move that, taking me out of my groove. Anyway, so I found this off the wall website. It was the manufacturer's website, but it kind of looked a little jank, So I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna go for it because they sell on Amazon too, like the same shelf, but I guess it was a different seller or something. Anyway, went through, bought 3 of the shelves, and they come in. Some of them are they have like little dents and scrapes and scratches and all that. And I've since like put all those pieces that I could on the back, so back of the shelf, so you can't see them that much. But what happened? Basically, I contacted the seller, said, hey, these shelves are kind of a little messed up. Can you help me out here? Can you just send me these pieces? They kind of equal out to a whole nother shelf. Can you just do that? No, we can't do that. You can mail us back all the shelves at your own expense. I'm like, no, these shelves weigh like 100 pounds or something. Like, I'm not gonna, no. So I said, how about this? I'm just gonna buy another shelf. I'll just buy another shelf myself. I'll just get another one. They sent me the wrong shelf, which is a different size shelf. And so I'm like, okay. So all that to say, I did a credit card chargeback, and they changed their tune. Oh my goodness! Please, how can we, not have you do the credit card charge? Because everything else I said, they were like, nope, 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 nope. So moral of the story is, if they ain't budging, credit card chargeback them. And so after that, they still wanted me to send it back, right, at my own expense, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. So that's the very long story short, which was still kind of long, but I ended up getting him for free. Now TK could say his little part of the story that didn't work out for him, if you were so willing.
So I know you guys don't know me that well, but basically the theme of my life is misery. Basically, when there's good luck to be found, it avoids me.
Get on board with you with this, son.
Essentially, old Joe here, he's the one who gets the luck, and then I just try to chase after it and fail. So that's basically the story of everything. This guy is so lucky. He finds incredible things, and he just lets them go because he's so lucky. He doesn't know what he has. So basically, I have to go to thrift stores with him to find anything at all and hope that he misses stuff. Anyway, so basically, so he is looking at these shelves, and these shelves are nice, and I really like his idea, what he has, and I'm sure you can't really see much of it, but this guy really put in. Yeah, I'm about to say he put in over a year of like thinking and scheming and trying to come up with what his setup is, and I thought it was so nice looking. I just outright stole it, and I got different shells, but they're white, and they just look really good. They look good. It's a great look. But anyway, on this website, they had it's like Joe said, it was very janky, and they had a very busted point system, right? So basically, you could check in every day and get like 6 points. And I did the math, and if you checked in every single day, for like 38 days, something like that, you would have enough points equal to the amount of money it costs for one of those shells. So I went and I made 6 accounts, and every day, studiously, I was checking in on each of those accounts, and I got the points. And so
I told you that was not going to work.
I tried it. I went on there, and I went and said, I'll exchange all of my points for one free shelf, please. And then they canceled the order. Yeah.
With that.
I was hoping they were like a big like warehouse, and they were just gonna like rubber stamp through just purchase orders and not really pay attention to it. Apparently they won't. So yeah, they canceled that order, And then Joe had his whole thing with the chargeback, and literally 2 days after that, they shut their website down.
Okay, so
Right.
y'all
Website.
broke the system, and they're like, we're done.
I literally think that they got that punch from Joe, and then they saw me trying to game them, and they were like, okay, let's just. They also have a storefront on Amazon, and they still are selling their shells on Amazon. So I think they just went, we're just gonna do Amazon going forward. Screw these
I don't know if
crazy
it's the same. I don't know if it's the same people, and I would have more sympathy for them if they didn't treat me like complete garbage when I was trying to get help on my items. You know,
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I feel bad for them. Like, you know, like their website shut down. But anywho, so yes, I would have had to spend about $600 on these shelves. I think that's what it would have ended up being.
But perseverance and playing hardball can pay off when you're in the right.
Well, I eventually in my life got fed up with just eating it. You know,
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm going to send you this piece of crap. It's not going to work, and you're just going to eat it. And I'm like, no, not
you can only
anymore.
redraw that line so many times.
Yeah,
in the sand.
yeah. But enough about this website. We're going to talk about games, right? Like,
Well, game rooms, but so LP asked a question. He's like, "Ooh, is that an Astrobot sign in the background?"
yes, sir. I got that from GameStop. The one that closed locally here, which is sad. 2 of them closed locally here, so now I have to drive like almost 30 minutes to a GameStop. But I knew the people there; they're really cool. And one of the ladies there, when like a couple of days before they were closing, they gave me that, and they also gave me like the sides because they had it like I don't know, like in a little rack or something. So there's these thin Astrobot signs that fold out that go on either side of the rack, and I have those. I just don't have any good way to display them. So yeah, they gave it to me, which I was like, dude, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Sounds like you need another rack.
Yeah. Well, later I'll tell you. I still have a side of my game room I need to change out, but we'll get to that later, I guess.
Yeah. We can do some quick looky-loos. We got some pictures from Saiyan to show things how he's packing up and whatnot for the move. I mean, you can see a good chunk of my mess already back here. So.
Yep. I mean, it's a pretty
My
cool
game
one.
room is in a flux state at the moment. So it's kind of messed up.
I just noticed this Death Star Robotnik back there.
See?
I thought that was just a Death Star.
I
didn't realize
told
it
you
was
it was
Robotnik.
not only me that you think I'm crazy when I say it's the Death Star.
Yep. That's not the Death Star. It's called the Death Egg.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Unfortunately, it's not a complete sphere. It's open in the back, and actually, it's open in probably it's probably more like 2/3.
golly, I guess you just have to throw that away at my house. I'm sorry.
I think I still got one in the box. Oh, and then Target put some. There's a Mecha Sonic that's about that big, and then there's another.
Oh, dang.
Another one of the bots, the boss bots that he used in another fight that I got recently. That I gotta
Nice.
find a spot for, because there's one of them up there. You can kind of see it up there, right there, right there. Which is kind of neat because you can put it in different positions. You can swap some of the stuff out to make it different bots.
Nice.
That's
Or
awesome.
bad mix. I don't even know what he calls the boss bots, but
That's pretty cool, man. Noticing all the little Robotnik stuff you got hanging around.
oh yeah. Well, like that's a 3D print that I made.
That's still pretty cool.
And actually, I've got a Sonic shelf up there, and that is another boss bot. I don't know
Nice.
what that is, but it comes apart if you hit it. But yeah, man. So, I mean, we kind of talked a little bit about it before we started, but so like Sam said, he's been collecting since 98. How long would you say you guys have been collecting?
Let's
I mean,
see.
yeah, you go, TK.
I started
TK
collecting.
looking at a
I want to
spreadsheet.
say. I want to say I was 14 or 15 when I started collecting like heavy. I got for my birthday. I asked my family. I said I just want an old Nintendo system. That was all I asked for, and this was back in the day when you could get this stuff for nothing. You know, before everything got ruined. And even then, at that time, what they got was so incredibly a massive amount of stuff. It was literally, I want to say about 15 milk crates of NES games.
Jeez.
Dang.
And an NES top loader and a pile of controllers. I still got the top loader and all the games. Now, that said, a lot of the games were duplicates, and my mom was selling on eBay at the time, and I didn't have any need for them, so I just gave her all the duplicates. There was 4 complete sets of the Mario Brothers series, 3 complete sets of the Zelda series. Like,
Dang.
it was a beginning collection for like 4 people, but I got it all, and she spent $100 on it, and that was what I got for my birthday. And then all the stuff she resold, she actually made money on my birthday that year. So, and I still got like 115, 120 games from all that, and that like kickstarted my collection. And since then, it's just went from there. And I've just picked up onesie twosie things here and there throughout that time. And I've been very lucky that I got a few things that now you can't look at it without spending $200, $300.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah.
Yo, we went
Yeah,
we,
one more.
we went to Pennsylvania with my friend Gabe, and so we were hanging out, whatever, and basically the Mennonites, whatever it was, were having a sale. And no, sorry, it wasn't the Mennonites. It was, I think, Episcopalians or something. I don't know, whatever.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like,
Yo,
most of them
whatever.
don't really do much with
So
electricity.
they were
Yeah.
having a sale, and
Oh, it was a church
So-
rummage sale.
yeah, like a church says, so all donations go to the church. So we pull up and we're like, hey, what's up? And we go to the church, and in a bin was Joshua for Super Nintendo. No, sorry, for
Oh, wow.
Genesis, and Joshua for, I think it's Game Boy. So I have those. He picked up Noah's Ark, complete in box, Bible Adventure, complete in box. And then
Dang.
I look off to the side. They were like, like Nintendo games, whatever. Because you had Noah's Ark and stuff, and there was Little Samson. And I knew it was Little Samson. I knew, like, immediately. Like,
My God.
I knew what I was looking at. And I, like, all the money I had on, because we were doing a video game hunt, all the money I had on me was $450. And I said, here's $450. They looked at me like I was, like, on insane amount of crack. And, like, why is this person giving us $450? And I said, we need to haul ass now. I know what was. So I said, like, we need to get in the car like, now. Beep. Oh, we need to get like, because these people are like, well, why are they giving us this money for this or whatever? We left, and I have it with the manual, sitting in
You're kidding.
a safe. No, I'm not. I'm dead serious.
Dang, dude.
And I
My
got
God.
another crazy gaming story, because I don't have room really to talk about that much. Was I had the Cyberpunk when it came out, and from living in New York, I picked it up in Manhattan, and I was walking down from the GameStop, and Keanu Reeves was walking this way because he's very, very well known to walk around Manhattan, and you see him a lot on his bike or whatever it is. And I had him, he looked at me, and I was carrying this huge, like, Cyberpunk box. This is in the storage locker, but when I go there, I'll send you guys photos of it. And he looked at me, and I laughed, and I said to him, I'm like, oh, wait, you're... And he looked, and he signed the box.
No, dude.
Like, Keep Gaming, Keanu Reeves. So...
That's wild.
And I have I got goosebumps, and then I have so
What?
here's a little old,
I'd live off that high the rest of my life.
very
Yeah, right?
very old gaming thing. But back in the day, we used to have commercials for games. We used to have like video games that remember, you guys remember like commercials that would come out for Super Nintendo. Now you're playing with Power and
Oh yeah.
all that.
Play it
So,
loud.
Turbo was had a game called Lords of Thunder. Lords of Thunder is a shooter. Came out in like the Turbo magazine. The person who did the production for Lords of Thunder was Tony Hawk. And Tony Hawk was, before Tony Hawk was big with the skating, he did the production VHS for Lords of Thunder. Neo. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Keanu Matrix.
Jeez. Not
Sorry, you said the story. I was like, I gotta pull these down.
That is pretty cool.
He looks awful though. Like, look at that. How bad that looks.
Yeah, it does not look like him at all.
So Lego, if you look up Lords of Thunder on YouTube, you'll see the video. I have the Lords of Thunder game for Turbo. I have the Turbo magazine with Lords of Thunder, and I have the VHS signed by Tony Hawk, which is the Lords of Thunder promotional VHS. That's how long I've been at the grind for collecting video games.
Dang, man.
So did you like bring that to Tony Hawk to sign, or did you buy it signed?
Apparently, a couple of years ago, back in like 2021, I knew about Lords of Thunder. My main two bread and butter things is shmups and RPGs. So I collect tons of shmups, all RPGs. I knew about it, and I got it off of a guy in Las Vegas who had it authenticated, and it's in its own glass case, authenticated with the signature, with the paper and everything.
Dang, dude.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's
heavy hitter stuff.
If I didn't have this boxed up, I would show it. You've seen it, Oz, haven't you? The glass case. Remember, it was the glass case with Lords of Thunder, and it has the VHS and the game in it.
If I did, I don't remember because it doesn't really matter to me. I'm sorry.
Of course. There we go. Old man comments.
Well, I mean,
wow.
Why is it shot? Okay, I ain't got nothing. I just got piles of junk, I guess, compared to what Zane's got.
Lego puppies, whatever. What even is Lords of Thunder? He's asking.
Lords of Thunder is a shmup for PC Engine, and basically you have this guy that's on the screen that you have to go around and shoot stuff, and it comes with like an upgrade system in the game where like if you kill enough enemies you get points, and those points go to like upgrades and everything. It isn't a ridiculously hard game, and there's always like discussions within shmup communities about if Lords of Thunder is better on Turbo than it is. I saw that. If it's better on Turbo than it is on Sega CD. So some people say Sega CD has the better music. Some people say Turbo is better for the graphics. But Lords of Thunder, I personally, being a Turbo junkie, I personally think it's better on Turbo than it is on, yeah, that's it.
So there's Lords of Thunder. I was getting that pulled up, and then, my comment about like I don't know, and it doesn't matter to me. I went to go grab something for my collection.
This is the best
selling.
Oh, so this is probably the best photo, but there's the VHS tape, there's Lords of Thunder, and then there's it in the magazine of Turbo Force, and that's the VHS.
We'll take your word for it because that's a horrible picture.
Or it doesn't stream quite right.
Yeah, it doesn't come across well. It's pink and
Well,
Yeah,
I mean the LEDs
that didn't help
are-
any.
That's basically
didn't
right
help
there.
at
You
all.
could tell.
Oh, okay.
No.
I kind of see it. I can kind of see it, like
Yeah,
a
you
samurai
can
looking dude or
kinda see
something.
and whatnot. When I think of Turbo, I think of the snail or the villain of the Wreck-It Ralph show.
It's like right. It's like right there where the PC is. And...
We'll take your word for it because it doesn't come across very well.
no,
but-
it doesn't.
What the heck? Oh, okay. So when I say it doesn't matter to me, it's because like it's not something that I know about. I have absolutely no investment in it, and so there's different things that it's great that you have whatever attachment to this thing, but like if it's not something I know about, like how am I supposed to be invested in it? And like I kind of saying that to say so this is James Buster Douglas Boxing for the Sega Master System. Do you guys know about this at all? I know Sayan does because we've talked about it.
I do. That's a game.
No.
No.
So,
I am a Master System guy, but I don't know about that.
So this game doesn't really mean much to you guys, right? Because you
I
don't.
mean, besides it being on
Yeah.
Master System, no.
Yeah, because you don't know about it. Well, this is generally the most expensive game on the Master System. If you're not going
Really?
for the ones with the UPC
Yeah.
stickers. Complete in box, it goes like anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No. This one's not complete. It's missing the manual.
Dang.
But like I picked it up at Sigi 3 or 4 years ago, and I was so excited
it-
because
Is this
Go ahead.
Sigi or Siege?
actually it should be Segi.
I think it's Siege. I think they say
Segi?
Siege.
I will say Segi.
Saggy.
There's no I in it. Exactly.
That's
And
true.
I blame it on the first year I went to Segi is they had the logo SEGE in the Sega font. It was the year they did it. That every year they changed the font, the style
Okay.
for it, the theme,
Yeah.
and so it was like, oh, okay, Segi or Segi.
Sorry to interrupt you on the.
No, but so I had actually seen it. I think the first year I went in 2019. I think it was the first year that we went to Segi, and I talked with the vendor and took a picture with it because I'm never gonna get it. Well, this is the copy that I ended up buying, and I didn't have but $20 in what I had ended up trading to get the money to pay for it. I was so excited. The vendor, every year I go back and I talk to him to see how he and his store are doing, and he looks for me. So just that one thing.
Dang.
But when I got it, I was so excited. I was visibly shaking, and he asked me, he's like, "Are you all right? You're shaking." And I was like, "Yeah."
We all have the stupid white whale stories. I mean, we
Yeah.
all have them.
But the thing is,
Yeah.
I showed this to, just I'm gonna throw out their names. Metal Jesus Rocks was there, and Phoenix Resale was there. They didn't care 2 shakes of anything about it. They're like, "Congratulations."
Yeah, you
I
got
was on cloud 9, and they had there was whatever. But was it Tyler from My Retro Life was there, and Adam.
My Retro Life was there.
Yeah, and Adam, it's not Karolik, but he has the Sega Pluto, that system. They were both excited because they knew what the game was, and then I
Yeah.
was like, oh, it was like an epiphany for me. It was like, oh yeah, if you don't know what something is, it's not gonna mean anything to you.
Yeah.
Like if
So
But-
yeah, two things on that. So if I was going through if I was at a thrift store and I was thumbing through piles of games that they had, that'd be one that I would just skip on by because it looks like a shovelware kind of game. If I had I would have no clue what I was getting by. And so, do you know why it's so rare? Like, what has got it? Like, why is it such a sought after game?
Wait,
for Sega Master
you wouldn't-
System.
You would not skip over a Master System game in a thrift store.
No,
That would be a
I-
glory find for
but
you.
what what I'm saying is, if there was a pile of games, I would probably just, when you're at Fantasy Game Exchange and you're seeing like a big pile of sports games, you're just gonna skip by it, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's like
You know what I mean? Don't play with me.
great football, great baseball. It's like that. It's just
Yeah, exactly.
So unless you really know what it is, like it's like okay, well, I don't understand why you're so happy or excited or whatever about it.
But you can be excited for the for
Yeah,
Saiyans, right? Like I'm excited.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about that game, but he's jacked up on it, man. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's cool. Like I appreciate that.
I like
on
to
the
burst his
shmup that
bubble
you had.
on occasion and be like, I have no idea what that is. It doesn't
Well,
do anything for me.
I mean, like I had, and you know what? I shared some stuff. So what about like Game Central Station? What about you and like TK? I want to hear like some more about like your stuff, like White Whales and chasing them and everything like that. Because I said about
That's
some
a
stuff.
topic for another time. We're supposed to be talking about our game rooms.
Well,
And we're going off into pickup.
I could try to combine all this stuff in a fashion. All right. So you asked Awazram, like what kind of got us into collecting, right?
Yeah, and like when did you go from being a gamer to collecting?
So I don't know if there is a transition. This is my opinion. It could be wrong. I think it happens when you become a gamer. You start collecting then, right? You don't, unless you just absolutely hate the first game you ever played, you want more. It's an addictive thing, good or bad. I don't put it on the level like drugs or something, but it can be an addictive thing. Wow.
back.
So I remember I grew up in Athens, Georgia. Any Athenians out there? Post a comment or whatever. But grew up there, and there was the Georgia Square Mall off of Atlanta Highway, which, if you know that name at all, it's the B-52 song about the Atlanta Highway, right? Anyway, go look at it. It's the only song that they did that was awesome. Was it the Love Shack?
Love Shack is a little old place.
Yeah.
We can get together.
Yeah.
And they talk about going down Atlanta Highway. Anyway, George Square Mall is on Atlanta Highway. Little kid, right? I go in there. There's I believe it was a KB Toys. It was on the right side of the mall. I remember going in there, right? And I remember how it looked. You walked in, and it had like these shelves, just like those wall shelves with a little hanger, the wire hangers, that you slide stuff on. See, yeah, I can see that. I just started calling myself a collector because I collect games more than I play them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think we all collect more than we can actually play, but that's
Yeah. Most of us do.
So I remember walking in that store, and I'm like, oh, man. Walk over as a little kid. I'm looking at all the pictures, and I had a Master System, Sega Master System. And the game, I remember picking up, this is the game I picked up that day. Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. And man, I know how to pick them. Even then, right? This game is one of the best games out there. Like, on any system. Like, if you have not played this, you need to, stop watching this stream right now and go play this game. Sorry, Wasram. This is an awesome game. And
It is good.
the passion that I had on playing this game, this is like back in the day. You guys know, the older folks know that you had one game, you played it, right? You didn't have like 500 games. You had one or two games, and you played it. I got it. I think I got it for my birthday or something. So I played the crap out of this game, so much so, like I still got the original manual, right? You can see my little torn up label where I was grabbing it all the time, right? And putting it in the system. It still works. Excuse me. So one thing in this manual, if I can find it, hopefully real quick, I still have some of my old handwritten save codes because you couldn't save, right? You had to put in the codes.
Yep.
So those are my personal handwritten save codes
Oh
from
my
back in
God.
the day.
That's sad. That's depressing. Your handwriting then is so much better than mine is now. I can't do this.
I can't even write my own name. I have to have my dog sign things for me. My dog
This,
has
this
handwriting.
coffee, this
Yeah.
bowl stain is probably from a cereal bowl that I put on it as a kid. But
Saturday
Cereal
morning
was better
data.
back then. Were you eating Nintendo cereal by playing a Sega game? Most of us did
probably
that.
not. I was probably eating like Fruit Loops or something. But if you notice on here, this
That
is
looks
kinda
like a cake stain.
maybe this code right here is a password save code that gives you every version of the people you can turn into in this game with multiple hearts. It's like the God code, right? So that's just a little thing. If you don't have the manual, guess what? You don't have that code. I don't know how many people know that. It's probably on the internet somewhere. But anyway, all that to say, this really drove the passion. In the first game I ever played, and this is gonna sound like, yeah, you know, whatever. That's the same story for everybody. It was Super Mario Brothers on the NES, and I have the NES I played it on. It was down at my cousin's house, and he had the NES, and I used to go stay there some nights because my mom was working and stuff like that. So I played that. But I remember the first day I played it, I got to the first hole on the first level, and I was shaking. I could not jump over that hole. And I left the house as a little kid. I don't even know, 4 or 5 years old. I was shaking, right? I could not-
Nightmares
My
for
place
weeks
was like
about that
Adventure.
hole.
What'd you say, Sam?
Adventure for Atari was my first video game I played.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that game's really it holds up. It really does.
I can't even
Adventure
remember
was
the
great.
first game I played. I don't know if it was on the Commodore 64. It was probably on somebody's Atari that we went to and visited.
Yeah.
And they had one, and I played it. I don't remember what it would have been, but
You played
So, yeah,
with a
that-
stick and a wheel back in the day, hitting the wheel with the stick to try to get the stick to roll down the street.
I'm not that old.
Pachinko, right? Is that? But yeah, that's
Lego Star
my
Wars
this is the reason why. My first
That's-
game was
that's
Lego
the
Star
reason
Wars
why.
2, the original trilogy. Cool.
Yeah.
It's a good game to start with.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure if I could say that I was a collector when I was playing games on the Commodore 64, because that was the first system. It was a computer, but we got a ton of games for it. And it was the first system that I ever bought a game for it with my own money. That was I think it was 720 skateboarding game. Picked it up from Egghead Computers. I had been in my early teens, mid-teens, somewhere around there. I think it was like $10 or $15. So I was, that's all I had. So I was limited in what I could buy. But I kind of liked how you put it, Joe. As a gamer, you get kind of addicted, and you want more. And so whether you know it or not, you start collecting. And it's I guess it's the level of collecting that, are you you gonna say something, TK?
No, I just say, yeah, it just gets from like there's like that gradient between playing and just playing is something to do, and then getting into it and realizing that there's a whole thing here, right? There's a whole history. Like every single game is like has people behind it, has all kinds of work behind it, and a lot of effort, and just all of that just kind of like it just spreads out, and it just gets to the point where, at least for me, you just want to get more about it. You want to learn more about it, and then you just start seeing the weird stuff, the cool stuff, and eventually it's like, okay, well, I just want to get this console to play stuff with. I want to do this and that, and then you're on eBay buying Super Mario Brothers suspenders, and it's just like it's just so
Yeah.
it's sort of like, yeah, it is like an addiction. It gets out of hand, and you don't even realize it.
Right?
That's wild.
Yeah, I never got into the buying Super Mario suspenders, thankfully.
Well, you got some weird stuff, I bet.
Yeah,
Something weird.
I've got
Something
some
weird caught your eye.
odd stuff. I do. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's
I would
basically
say-
the
By the way-
essence of nostalgia. Oh, look at that! There they are.
I will
Should
say
wear those
those
to
are
work.
still pretty cool. I would wear those, but like I don't think I was a collector when I was buying games for my Sega Genesis. I couldn't get very many. I got some, one or two a year maybe. Like Joe said, you'd play them a ton, and you might get a dud, and you'd still play it a ton because you didn't have a lot to choose from. But I think I really started collecting in general. It would have had to been like 1999, I think it was. I went into a toy store, like what would now be considered like a retro toy store. But they had, some characters from Voltron and G.I. Joe and He-Man, and but they had Muscle Men. And they had
Oh yeah.
sealed 4-packs just on the wall. And I saw those. I was like, oh my gosh, I loved those as a kid. I still had the ones I had from when I was a kid. A younger kid, I should probably say. And so I bought some there. And then I got online. I found eBay. This was the early days of eBay. I didn't have to have a credit card, which is good because I didn't at the time. And, just started going down a rabbit hole with that. And then, I picked up stuff here and there for games, for everything else. And I mean, I don't just collect video games, as you can maybe see, and especially if we'll tilt that up. But, there's there's some Lego. There's a Dewback from Star Wars Powers of the Force. And then there's a bunch of Sonic figures. And there's a poster from a Master System.
Nice.
And there's some little small Sonic figures. There's some Marvel figures. There's a Pac-Man metal lunchbox I picked up from a convention. There's SG-1000
awesome.
games. Over here is Mark III. There's stuff everywhere. Here's a bag of the Lego I had from when I was a kid, like some of the very first stuff,
Oh wow.
the very first big set I've got. And I've had it out for years. Like, I need to do a video of just going through and looking through some of it. Some of it's not even legit Lego. It's Flago. But, so I collect that. Oh, yeah. Here's some baseball cards right here and here. Just such a variety of things. There's something that you start getting to a point and you're like, oh, that looks cool and it's a good price.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that. And then you find
Right.
yourself, oh, that looks cool and I'm going to get that. And you go on and on and on and on. And then they start re-releasing, a type of muscle for Street Fighter 2. You're like, oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
get
that's
some of
cool.
those. And they
Are those new?
new-ish. It was 20. There's got to be a year on here, right?
I didn't know they still made muscle. I thought that was something that they left behind in the 80s.
There was, we'll say 2020, they came out with
Yeah.
several different lines of muscle. They got, let me see if I can grab this one, Masters of the Universe muscle, and even put some of them in the 10-pack.
Oh, wow.
So there's
Oh,
a
that's
15
cool.
pack, and there's Castle Grayskull
Nice.
in orange.
That's awesome.
And maybe this one will have a copyright date that I can see. Might need to break up my glasses. I can't tell. But I don't see a
Here.
date on it. So, thanks.
There we go.
They
Oh,
almost
that's
look
so
quite
lame.
similar.
That is so lame.
That's actually pretty cool. I know that.
I'm gonna throw up.
I do not see it. I do not see how I don't have a. There's not a date on these, but
Where with those glasses, you're completing the Santa Claus image.
Can I have it back? Can I have my
there
glasses
you
back?
go.
Thanks.
But it's so interesting. Like at some point, like I never like in that vein, how you put it, Joe. Like I never stopped collecting. I just started collecting other stuff as well, because you
Yeah.
get to the point where you're like, okay, like with Lego, I would be like, okay, here's a little $5 set. It's cool. I can get home. I can take it. I can build it. And I remember as a kid taking, the $5 sets that I had bought, and I'd take them and I'd go, and I'd crash them all
Yeah.
together. And I got to a point where, say there was a dozen sets, I could put them back all back from memory. And so I'd put them in there, and then I'd start playing. Okay, I'm going to build the boat. I'm going to build the helicopter. I'm going to build the truck, and like I would do that. I don't know. I do that all the time, and just as you collect and you keep going, you end up getting a room full of stuff, and then all of a sudden you have a game room, or we call it the office.
Right.
Because even my wife worked in here. She doesn't do that anymore. But just like I don't know. It's just a huge expression of who you are and like what catches your attention and what you
Right.
like. Let me see. Like up here, there's some Donkey Kong figures. And right here is a re-release of a Voltron, and right there is Bucky O'Hare.
Nice.
There's all kinds of stuff. And so like my game room is, they're actually just man caves, and I think we just focus down. Okay, we call it a game room, but like mine is not just games. Let me see if I take this off. So, here's
Is that Oscar?
yes. That's a puppet. That was a rabbit hole I almost started going down, because there's Oscar, and behind the Death Egg is Grover.
Nice.
And I keep an eye out for puppets because it would be so much fun just to start collecting puppets.
See, I see a Duke there.
The universe.
You could do a live stream puppet show next time.
Oh yeah.
Just as the Grouch.
Oh, wow.
Please don't encourage him.
I think that would be great.
You got him pulling down. You got him pulling it down. Good job, Joe.
Mr. Owaz's neighborhood.
Oh, gosh. Anything dirty.
All right, people, this is the peak of our stream content right now. After this, it's just straight downhill from here. Thank you for coming out.
Saying just drops off. Just
Or I mean, like, you can get Oaz with all his fancy hoard in the back, and then you can get me that just has glorious empty shelves with old dinosaur
glorious
stickers.
Possibilities.
Because of
think how
what
you're
kids.
packing them up, the possibilities are going.
Or we can
Yep,
go there,
right.
and the only thing I'll display is the Vectrex with the Millennia statue from Elden Ring, because I'm a gigantic Elden Ring fan.
Oh, Elden Ring, that game. Oh, that game was fun.
I love
That
it.
game was fun, but I got to the Godskin Duo and I got to the Godskin Duo and I deleted the game off of my computer. I got so mad.
That's wild. You could be like Game Central with what is that, Jet Set Radio in the background?
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, he's got Dreamcast on, and I was like, oh, interesting. I saw Grandia come up, and I'm like, oh, that's definitely Dreamcast right there. That's
Hey,
Yeah, I gotta-
Watson, you want to hear a secret? You're not the only one with a puppet.
oh no. Oh, he brought the Alf. Oh, jeez, wow. Now
I've
we
got
really
some
hit
of those.
peak.
I don't know if I have that one.
All right, guys. See ya. I'll catch you on the next stream.
Yup, we've hit people with an
party.
we've hit people with an Alf obsession. Game Central
All right.
are going to go this way. The Alf addicts
See
are
ya.
going to go that
Bye.
way.
I tell you, I know it's about game rooms, but a white whale for me, a little okay, not a white whale, a beige whale. That's something that I would pay a lot of money for.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's
I actually, I that is so funny. I've been playing around with that Exodus. I actually played that and I printed out an ALF certificate. But I want so badly. I want the ALF phone that has the big, nasty, gross ALF beside it.
oh my gosh, dude.
Oh wow! Oh, we
That's
got
awesome.
an ALF head in the house.
There must have been some sort of a mail away.
It's like it's gonna
Me
walk away from
Me
me.
and Thayan are gonna go do a separate stream.
All right, which one do you think you have? One of the Alf puppets, Drake, and welcome in. Yeah, and Alf is still great. That is a series that has not been diluted with time.
It's so funny, it's so funny about ALF, the history. Oh, that's cool, dude.
Oh wow.
I didn't even know I didn't even know they made Luna stuff like that. That is crazy.
That is weird looking though.
I mean, listen, I got to join the puppet party eventually. So this
It
is
doesn't count.
this is
Yours
the
is in
lunar.
a container. You got to take it out.
No way. This is the lunar.
Yeah.
You give really bad advice. The lunar puppet.
No. It's meant to be played with. It's meant to be messed around with.
Yo, a 44-year-old ain't taking out a puppet and playing with it right now. No, I'm not doing. No, this is like part of the lunar collection.
Let me play with your lunar puppet. I'll show you how to mess with it.
A second Al puppet has hit the stream.
If I could reach the ET that I have over here, I would.
Oh boy.
Oh, E.T. You want to talk about E.T.?
Oh
Wow.
God. Here
That's
we
on the
go.
other side of the room. My wife loves ET, so she's got some ET stuff.
Oh man.
Oh, this little freak.
Well, see, this is what you can do when you have your very own game room.
Let me s-
You can talk to people and pull the strangest things out.
And be.
There we go. There's my
Oh.
ET.
There he is.
I don't have ET. Oh, I can't.
I have a Furby ET that I'm currently restoring that I'm going to get working here in a little bit.
Oh my word! I didn't know they made a Furby ET.
I didn't know either. And I saw it at a collectible store, and I had to pick him up.
Yeah.
So he kind of smelled like a basement, so I'm cleaning him up. But I'm going to get him running again. He can apparently talk to Furbies too, so I'm going to get all that going. You get some love for your McNuggets.
I don't know, man. That's
So-
my ET.
Oh wow! Good God, dude, you got
Wait
the
a minute.
rarest games.
Wait a minute. This is a PG stream.
Well, no one knows what that
I don't-
is. No one knows what it is. No one.
Yeah.
Oh,
How do you know what it is, Joe? How do you know what it is?
Image and
Huh?
everyone's reaction.
Sorry, my
We cannot
microphone
play that
went off.
on Twitch, right? You'll get banned for that one on Twitch.
my dad got that at a stag party before when he got married to my mother back in the day. My father loved Atari.
Wow,
And and I have the case with it and everything. Yeah.
that's crazy. And now you just got a very rare game.
I don't
that's
have
crazy.
I don't have custards, but
Yeah.
oh, Dreamcast.
See, I think that
look
the
at that.
Dreamcast hat is cooler.
So I guess
You know what?
this could be.
This is not
good-
cool.
Oh.
This is from AliExpress, and it's a horrible hat.
Why did you buy a hat from AliExpress?
I got it for free.
Oh, Drake.
Of
You
course
that
you
one,
did.
back.
I figured though I got Dreamcast going in the background.
There you go.
Yeah, get the hat.
So, what do you guys like? If I could say, get the strangest thing you have in your collection in your game room, what would that be? What is the strangest item that you have?
God,
You're
don't-
stacking the cards against us, man. You have all the strangest stuff. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
I
don't
got
know.
a story behind something. I can grab that.
There you go.
I got stuff that's obscure.
All
But
right, TK,
I don't know, like what's
Don't
like?
say-
So no one's got anything weird.
Don't answer.
Don't say anything if you know TK. All right,
Okay.
if you know the story. All right, this is it.
Okay.
Do you know where this is going?
Yeah.
I think I might
All right.
know.
5 screws. Oh no.
Billy Mitchell,
Billy
King of
Mitchell.
Kong.
I don't know
Bill-
who Billy Mitchell is.
Billy Mitchell's a
What?
weirdo. He's the
He's
Donkey
he's
Kong
the-
cheetah.
He's like the
You
king
are
of retro
literally a
gaming. Are you kidding me?
dude. Go
There's
back.
this whole thing. Go. You can go down a rabbit hole with this whole Billy Mitchell thing. But apparently he like got the top score in King Kong or something, right? Like back or not King Kong. What was it? It wasn't King
Donkey
Kong.
Kong.
It was,
Donkey Kong
Pac-Man.
Arcade.
Pac-Man. That's what it was. Pac-Man. So anyway, I went to Southern Fried Game Room Expo, and he was there. This was right after that movie came out, so I didn't really know, But I played
Pixels?
him. No, not Pixels. It was the King of Kongs, I think, is the name of it. It's like this B movie. But I played him in Pac-Man. Like they had this huge like new arcade or whatever. He beat the crap out of me, but anyway, I got him to sign my Donkey Kong. So this is the weirdest thing because it's really awkward because Billy Mitchell has a lot of weird stuff surrounding him.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's one of those things. It'd be like if you had a signed record by Bill Cosby, and you'd have to preface it by saying, "I got this. I got this before the allegations came out."
I would
I
not
got it.
have that record. This, he's not accused of anything like crazy besides like potentially cheating on his high scores.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to say potentially allegedly with that guy because he will sue you.
Oh, so he's Nintendo basically.
Yeah, he's Nintendo given flesh.
Oh, look at that! He knocked the hair off of you.
Who the hell is that?
Yep.
That's Billy Mitchell.
That was the Southern Fried Gaming Expo, so probably the same one.
Oh, dang! You went there?
That's
I
you?
mean, I guess.
That's Billy Mitchell, and that's me.
Well,
That's Oz
Oh,
wants to
Lanzram?
know.
yeah, I was about to say, I now know if you ever commit a crime, you'll never get caught for it because you can change your appearance like instantaneously.
Right?
Yep. Ghost of facial hair. Yep, that's me.
What were you, 15 in that photo?
That was
Right.
2018. So 8 years ago.
Man,
I don't know. I don't know. He did.
That's weird.
He did this long spiel, and he's like, don't take pictures, don't take video. I'm gonna release something, and so like I live streamed on my Discord as he was doing his little chat. He did like a panel at Southern Fried Gaming Expo, and I sat there and I was typing things out on my phone through the Discord.
You were leaking Billy Mitchell.
I'm trying to see.
Well, so are we like gonna start showing off game room stuff, or is that the
Yes!
next on
Go
the
ahead.
docket? You know?
Let's go ahead. I've showed off some stuff already.
You got
Oh,
my.
you-
you got
my big face in the
photos.
way.
You're on the big screen now.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So let me switch to my mobile setup here. Let's see. All right, testing. I'm assuming you can hear me still.
Yes.
All right. So my camera sometimes does this weird like zoom in thing, and I can't figure out how to turn it off. So we're just gonna have to deal. But all right, I'm gonna do the throw up maneuver first, so you kind of get a full view of the room. You ready? I'm gonna do the spin.
Let me see.
So this is like zoomed in way kind of far, isn't it? And I can't really see what I'm showing you. I'm
A wee
just
bit.
holding. the camera out.
poster, some games, your screen.
There's my screens again. So yeah, it's doing some weird like zoom in thing, and I don't think I can fix it. But anyway, here. So I got some like cube, like I don't know what these are, man. They're like cube something, but I got some just basic little weird stuff up here.
Those are actually pretty
Um,
cool. I would like to get some of those because those look like a really good way of displaying stuff.
Yeah, they're crates, I guess.
Oh, and I see the McDonald's little books that had.
Oh,
little
yeah.
characters in them.
Uh,
I think I've got the complete
Yeah.
set of those, but my niece tore. I think it was the Sword in the Stone.
like those
Oh
guys.
dang,
That right there.
Yep.
Joe, can you reach up there handily? Like, can you pull something out to show things, or is it?
No,
Are they kind of okay?
it's like
Okay.
it's like way over my huge desk. And I mean, I got
He'd be
stuff that's
taking his
even
life
like
into his own hands.
it's like further down behind my monitor because I got it standing. But anyway, got some Dragon Ball Z stuff up there that I'm into. And I got the power set, PlayStation box, Xbox box, my light. I'm
I
gonna.
have seen the light.
I've seen the light. I'm gonna have to step back pretty far. All right. So this is like my just catch-all shelf for now. So I'm kind of starting on the like bland end and then going to work my way over. Oh yeah, the Skyward Sword guy up there. I have him out of the box in another area. I'll show you. Oh, which I forgot to turn on. Well, I don't have. Well, I might turn on something here in a minute. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna turn on. Hey Siri, turn on the Wii U kiosk.
Wow, he ain't that fancy.
So
He got
yeah.
it wired.
He's got a kiosk. He trumps us all.
Yeah. No, this kiosk is a really cool piece.
Let me see. Get
Yeah,
it started.
Joe acts like he's the type of guy that he acts like it like physically hurts him to flip a switch. So he
Yeah.
has to have everything
Gotta
by voice
automate.
commands.
Sorry if my camera work is not great. I'm kind of working in reverse here, but there's the kiosk. I got that for basically $500.
Back
I
in the
can't
day,
remember how many.
probably.
It's probably like, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
That's pre-COVID.
Yes. But anyway,
2 Virtual Boys. That's
I'll
pretty
step back
cool.
over here. Here's one little setup. You can see what's there, but Power Rangers and things like that.
Oh, I got that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's your Saturn collection.
That white Tiger Zord I had, that's my childhood one, and I found one in a box later. But yeah, I got a bunch of Saturn, PlayStation, all the way down. I got this Xbox 360, like, I don't know what you'd call that, like a stand / it's metal. But you can like slide all your games into it, and the controller and the system, and it has like a little 360 sign. On the top. But yeah, man, here's my Saturn stuff. Nothing like Saiyans got, I must say. But some good ones. Mystaria, if you haven't played that, give
Not
that a
bad.
shot. And Command & Conquer was one of my favorite ones too. These are just like magazines, stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. Over here is these little plastic boxes are just shoe boxes that
they're for shoes.
Walmart had. They're like Kicks something. So I don't know. I picked them up. Eventually, what I want to do with this whole area here is change this to like white metal bookshelves instead. But I got to walk back pretty far for it to get all of that in frame. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff there. All my records and all that. I showed this earlier to the guys, but here's an R Zone still in the blister pack, the Batman version. And then I also have the the XPG handheld R Zone. I used to play the R Zone on the bus, like in middle school. I was a cool kid. Not really, but
What Virtual Boy games do you have?
Virtual Boy. Let's go. I don't think I have anything super rare. I don't know if you can make out what's there with the glare. But Mario Clash, Red Alarm is one of my favorite.
Red Alarm is amazing. Absolutely amazing. You got Nestor's Bowling. That's an awesome game too.
Yeah. Wario Land, I think, is probably one of the best. And where is this at? I have the box for Red Alarm. I got it at I call Siege. I think got it at Siege one year. Where is that? I lost it. That's what I did. It's around here somewhere. But yeah, I got the box. I played the Virtual Boy for the first time. I think it was like at a Kmart or Walmart, at the kiosk when I was a kid, and I played Red Alarm every time I went in. So,
Virtual Boy.
Let's see if I can back this up. So, this might be really hard to show somehow. Here's like
the Apple one.
Trying to get like the whole frame in of the. I don't know if you can see all the shelving because I can't even see what I'm showing you. But
yeah, it's all the shelving there.
There's the whole shelf that took me forever to figure out. But yeah, I got an Apple SE30 that does not work. I got an old what they call. So wait, I want to know what saying. What do you call this?
That's a boombox.
You call it a boombox? It's not called a ghetto blaster?
No, it's called boomboxes.
It's also called the Ghetto Blaster.
Does that
all right?
That's Sony. Does that run on mini disc?
This one, no, but I do have one that does.
Like the
this
probably-
one runs off a floppy disk,
Oh wow, jeez. Okay,
and that's just a camera. That's the camcorder.
I thought that was a
Um,
Talk Boy for a minute. That's why I brought up Talk Boy.
Oh,
Far away, it looks like a Talk Boy.
and that Apple there works, the PowerBook, but it has that delaminate thing that happens with them. So got a let's see, which way am I looking?
Sony Trinitron. Is that a Sony Trinitron?
Sony Trinitron 27-inch. Then I got the GX, which I don't know if you know what the GX is. They had
Yeah,
them at
GX.
the Electronic Boutique back in the day,
It's badass.
but they're yeah. And they even have this one's kind of messed up. There's a subwoofer that's in it. The subwoofer doesn't work,
Wait,
unfortunately.
there's a
which is like
subwoofer in the back.
yeah, there's a subwoofer right there. I don't know. If,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can see
that's a
it.
sub.
Oh, that is cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it doesn't. That one doesn't work, unfortunately. Even though I replaced the speaker or something on the board.
Just real quick, just a funny little thing about that. So Joe bought that at Siege. So for I think 2 years in a row, Joe bought CRTs from the same guys.
Yeah,
He got
Those are
he
the,
got a PVM. He got a PVM one year, and then the next year he got that.
it's Save the Machines.
Yeah,
They're like
save the
they-
machines. Yeah.
They save all computers and stuff.
Yeah.
That's wild. Wow.
Yeah. But
So
that's where I got
he
that.
shows up and buys this monitor, which guess who's got that PVM now?
Right.
That PVM is wild. That is like that PVM is crazy. The details that you'll get on retro gaming from the PVM would be
Man.
nuts.
Do you like PVM? Saying, are you a PVM guy?
My close friend is a very big PVM guy because he uses S-Card for everything.
Uh huh.
And
Oh, wow.
He loves PVM like monitors. Like yeah, he loves them.
I wish I knew what we were doing tonight. Like, I would have taken pictures because my game room is like not just here. You know, I'm so very, very alone. So I have the whole house that I can put my stuff in. So it's kind of separated around.
Right.
I've got like my downstairs has a lot of stuff too that I'm not going to be able to show off. But yeah, I got a PVM. I got a PVM.
No way, really?
That big.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not going to take away Joe's thunder for his thing he's showing off here, but I can talk about that thing.
I would love to
we,
hear
we
about
can
it.
do a
Yeah.
part 2 because we're already
When
an
I get my
hour
stuff
into
set up.
10:15.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'll try to fly through the rest of this as best I can. But one of the benefits to these shelves is that you have like this bottom portion here. So I have like this power station that TK kind of told me about. And you can lift up those panels on the bottom to get to all the cabling that's for all of these systems going all the way down through there. So, you know, Nintendo, Xbox, Sega, and PlayStation, and then like a little PC there. Up here, I do have this old Sanyo, which is from like 1970.
Gee,
It's what they used for like a computer monitor for like the original Apple and Apple II and stuff like that.
yeah.
It has a weird barrel connector on the back for the video.
Yeah, just so he doesn't drive by that too quick. That thing is the only picture I could find of it online was with one of the Apples that was like hand built by Steve Jobs. So like those things, we couldn't find a price for it, but I bet you the price of that thing is probably like some collector would probably do a backflip for one of those.
probably somewhat astronomical because of how.
It's either like so common it's trash or yeah, astronomically rare. Couldn't find much on it at all.
Yeah, so that's that's kind of cool. Eventually, I'll get that thing hooked up, I guess. These are kind of newer things, so nothing crazy there. But I did like those Sega series that they have at Walmart.
Well, those are nice.
And then I got my my Halo Xbox section over here. Picked up that neon sign from Siege.
You need that
as I
sign
call
on
it.
Buzz.
You know how much I paid for it? Anybody want to take a
Probably
guess besides TK?
$20.
$300.
No, you're close to 300. It's in the picture up here.
Oh wow, you 360.
Yeah, he wanted 350. I was like, no, I got to pay 360.
What year did you buy that? Like 1988 or sometime? You know, I mean,
I
The
bought
thing
it
that-
at Siege, so it was what last year, year before last year, like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
maybe?
before last.
that's
Yeah.
all they wanted for it.
360. Yep.
You can find a good deal at Siege occasionally. Like you can get
Wait a
people.
Wait a minute. I got a vent. And Tyler, you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I went by a booth. They had a PlayStation 2 neon sign.
Oh,
Beautiful.
No, not PlayStation 2. PlayStation. You got to tell the story
okay.
right. It's
I thought it was
PlayStation.
PlayStation 2.
Jeez.
Okay.
It's still in my dreams, in my nightmares. I still think about it.
PlayStation, right? I'm like, dude. I go over to the vendor. I'm like, how much do you want for that sign?
Now, just hold on. Before you go, it was an original sign. It was not a repro. This was something that was up in a game store back in '97. Just keep that in mind.
He said, I already sold it. I'm like, dang. I was like, do you mind if I ask how much you sold it for? Sorry, I'm throwing up a little in my mouth. He said he sold it for $200. And I said, I looked at him, I was like, wow, can I pay you more for it? He's like, no, I'm going to keep my word to this guy, which I really, appreciate and admire. But the guy sold it for $200. It's in one of my videos if you guys ever want to go check it out. Like, I am disgusted. Anyway, sorry, I had to vent. That really hurt my everything.
I need to find a Sega sign for that.
Right?
oh, there's Robber.
So I got Rob. I got the Silent Scope rifle. If you've never looked that up, go look that up. That's the craziest freaking longest light gun you'll ever see. That Halo 2 picture right there is actually a window cling. And I got that when I worked at Kmart in the electronics section.
Wow.
So then I got my little portable section here that has screens for the Xbox, the GameCube, and the PlayStation. You guys can see all that. And Power Glove, stuff like that. Rest of the systems here. Of course, I already showed off the Wii U kiosk, which I meant to have running, but NES Remix. I know it's the Sega dudes, but NES Remix is really good. Then I have this 36-inch. So, I kind of skimmed over the, what was that, 30-inch something, widescreen CRT that has HDMI in it. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But those are flat screens. I have this 36-inch bubble screen JVC that I got recently.
Oh,
wow. And it has a pretty good picture. There is a couple of scratches on the glass, unfortunately, but I got it for free, so can't complain.
yeah, you can't complain with that.
Yeah. Now this section, bottom left of this next section I'm going to show you is a little just messy because that's kind of where my mess goes. But this is like one of my first set of shelves. God, I gotta like go across the dang room. This is all my boxed stuff that I like to have kind of in its little sections for each system. So got the new stuff, the Switch, the Wii U, the Wii, the Game Boy. There's some more Game Boy down there with the Game Boy Booster. If you can see that in the bottom right, it's a massive like attachment for your Game Boy. I'll just show that sometime on a video or whatever. But GameCube, N64 with some of the box. My favorite thing was this Star Fox. I used to play that all the time. Then I got the Donkey Kong in the box.
Super Nintendo.
Yep, Super Nintendo. And then I got both versions of the NES action set with the orange gun and the, which is kind of hard to see, orange gun and the gray gun. And then the Power Glove in the box, zappers, all that stuff up there.
And another Rob.
Another Rob.
You know, you got some people on this stream with 0 Robs, and someone's got 2. It's just not fair. It's
I
not
have
fair,
one.
I tell you.
I
Should
have
have a backup. You have one saying?
I remember I live in New York, so I have the box with the Super Nintendo, with the Nintendo, with the ROM, and everything.
Wow.
So I have New York, because remember New York was a test site for Nintendo when it first came out, and it wasn't like the test
Wow.
if it was the toy or not. So I have my original Rob box with my Rob, which is sitting in glass over there. Gyromite, everything. Yeah, I have the original box. That's
I'm gonna throw up.
That's in storage.
That's amazing. That's amazing, man.
I'm sick.
Now here's a Waz area here. I know he has way better stuff than me, but here's my little Sega Master System set. This is the first game system I ever owned myself.
That's
I remember
cool.
getting it for Christmas. So then, no, that's not my original box or anything like that. That's just the first system that I had was a Master System. It's kind of hard to get this Genesis stuff in here without looking too jank. But Genesis, 32 Xbox, things like that. Sega Saturn with the 3D controller in the box, and I got the gun, the stunner in the back, which kind of covered up. And then that's my original Dreamcast box.
Shenmue.
Yep, got Ryu there running up a table. And yeah, and I don't know if you noticed that little Dreamcast on there. That's an ornament. Hallmark makes a bunch of ornaments, which I have for various systems, like the NES up there and the Super Nintendo. Yep. There you go. So, and then yeah, that
copyrighted.
You won't get copyright on that, but that's
Yep, you will.
For that.
Yep, if you let it play long enough, because the music from Sonic. I had one get muted.
It's in a game.
What? I've gotten plenty of games that got hit with stuff. I got one that was it was called Beat Buddy, and the music was integral because things reacted with the beats in the music, and so you had to like do your timing with the beats of the music. And it was
I hope my
games I streamed, and I think every one of those got copyright hit.
That's
I
crazy.
hope my music I'm playing is not going to get you copyright hit, but it's just game music. It's like Sonic CD and stuff like that. Yeah. So,
well, it can be edited out now. Like you can just remove all the audio and try to keep the voices on it, which it does a pretty good job on.
If you don't mind me asking,
we do, Sam.
Wow.
Why yeah. Mm-hmm. What's one of your craziest like Super Nintendo games you have?
I don't have anything too crazy. I mean, Super Mario RPG maybe. Yeah, that's really Super Mario RPG. Like I don't have any heavy hitters.
I do like the way. So I have to say, like, and it's good that we're talking about like the game room tours and stuff, because talking to old man who's underneath me with the big beard, he got me into 3D printers. Now he's above me. Oh, look, if I lean up, I actually have some hair. And nice. I like the aesthetic of how you have your Super Nintendo games all lined up like that. And it's
I'm gonna back over.
It's really like interesting the way that looks like. I love that. I love that whole view of everything. I don't like box Super Nintendo games that much, but it's interesting that it even with the N64 aesthetically, it looks very pleasing. Yeah. So I think that's
thanks.
A good idea.
They also have it for the I don't know if you saw it for the OG NES.
Yeah, I mean, the OG Nintendo. Yeah, with the Game Genie in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. There's no good way to display the Game Genie except if you have the box. Anyway,
well, you got the black one and you got the gold one. So I mean,
yep,
that's crazy.
These my wife actually bought these little like stands, and then I found later that I could print some, so I printed the ones.
Yes.
For the rest of them.
Yes, he actually. You want to get something cool? He has if you go around in his maze, you go like where he is now, and then you make like I think it's a left and then around again. He actually was 3D printed Game Gear slots and put them on the wall. And I remember asking him about that, and I was like, "Damn, that's actually a really good idea."
Hold on.
It's really cool, like the way he did that. I think, like with utilizing 3D printers is a good way to like try to enhance our display. Like when I move, I'm looking at getting the Billy bookshelves from IKEA and setting those up. The problem with me is that I own 362 Sega Genesis games, all in the clamshell. Now I have 7 7-box bins out here that my wife wants to murder me with all the Genesis games in it. You can't walk by the room, but you know
So there's
that's
Oh, that's awesome. I need to do that, dude.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
that is cool. The way it all stacked like that, it's
Did you know? Did you know that the Genesis games are the same size as cassettes, like audio cassettes,
Yeah.
and that you
Oh,
can
I never
use
knew
an
that.
audio? Yeah, you can use an audio cassette holder, and they make wall-mounted ones. So you see the spine, you don't see like the front of it, but you can use that. You know, also the spinny
yeah.
things you can put them in there and spin them around. So
The kiosk.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the bottom,
Oh, that is a cassette thing.
that's a cassette holder
oh, nice. Yeah.
with Genesis games in.
That is
time-
pretty cool.
I got these from a friend, but like I went to flea market and a guy had like 2 or 3 cases full of cassettes, and I was like, how much for the boxes, the containers, the holder? And like he wouldn't sell them because I wouldn't have anything to put, like I'd just have the cassette hanging out there, and I'm like, you're never gonna sell all these cassettes. Thinking that, I didn't tell him that. And then after we walked away, I said, maybe I was like, okay, well, how much for the whole thing? And then I could have been like, all right, now for $5 you can have your cassettes back.
That's cool.
But I got that one, and there's another one out in the garage from a friend. So I actually have an old plastic like carrying case that I could put some stuff in.
If you have the room for it, though, if you can get one of those spinning ones that are 4-sided and put your Genesis games in that. And I always thought if you could find one of those motorized spinners to put on the bottom,
my God, that's dreams.
I would just have it
right?
Those are dreams.
that would be
And all the
awesome.
space in the world, man.
So I guess since you guys are showing all this stuff, I don't have much. Whatever. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
I can pull up the pictures.
I'll pull something. Yeah, but I'm gonna pull something out. So if TK wants to go next, give me like 2 minutes. I'll pull something out real quick
Okay.
and just super
Okay.
quick.
Well, I don't have much of a range here,
Hold
and I
on.
don't really have much in the way to like show stuff off. I don't have Joe's setup, but so yeah, keep in mind I'm not. This ain't in the best shape that it's been in. So let's see. Now that's about as far as I can go. So I can walk over and get more stuff and get stuff off the wall for you to see it.
Well, can you? Is all your box stuff downstairs now? I guess. Like all your
Yeah.
systems?
Well, actually,
Oh, dang.
can I join this on my phone? Maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me try that. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I can.
Get that stand. The phone stand.
All right. Hold on.
You'll have to drop from this, but you should be able to rejoin and just click on
Yeah,
your phone. Oh wait, no. Can you do it? I have not tried to do it on both, so I don't know.
All right. We're about to find out.
We're about to find
Let's see if
out.
we can crash this bad boy.
Right?
Last
Hey,
night,
you know,
I
the best-
crashed my
the-
computer. Like less than 5 minutes after I got the stream going, it was like blue screen of death.
Oh no, that's not good. Can you recover from that with this system that you have, or
Yeah.
okay, that's
It
nice.
went down. It's just like, it encountered. It's like, oh, we don't know what's going on. I'm still running Windows 10. So
Test.
it ran into something that it couldn't get. We could hear you, TK. Although I don't know from which mic we were.
We're hearing him from his computer, I think.
No, I'm just testing. Hold on.
Ah!
Okay, we're gonna remove that one and add this one. So let's see.
TK
see if we
Mobile.
can hear you now.
Okay. So, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
we
forgot
can hear
to-
him.
Okay. Am I good? Am I?
Yeah, get that stand, and maybe if you're gonna walk downstairs, maybe you want to pause your video or something.
Hold on. Let's see. That's good. Okay.
Oh, is it playing my music? Here,
Yeah.
I'll pause it.
Okay. So
There we go.
Does this look okay?
Yeah, that's
You got
fine.
your computer mounted on the wall?
I sure did.
Dude, that is awesome. That's beautiful. I love it.
I am a huge fan of this case. This case is magical. And look what I got sitting right here. That was the little mascot that Intel had for their guys, for the CPUs back in like the 90s. Little swimsuit dudes. All right.
Getting some sort of weird feedback. I don't know what that is.
Weird feedback. I don't know what that could be. Hold on one second. Let me get some headphones.
There's music or something playing.
Yeah, and I stopped the music on my end. Unless,
that's what I
are you
thought.
hearing the Jet Set Radio stuff?
Yeah, I don't have any music playing.
You shouldn't be hearing the Jet Set Radio stuff. I don't think.
What does it sound
But-
like?
Looking up on it. Or something.
Yeah, so, I don't know what the heck that is.
Huh?
I don't-
We're getting some feedback from TK, but I think we can deal if you want to go
Yeah.
downstairs or whatever and show that stuff.
Yeah.
Does it sound,
I'm not hearing it now.
I love that old OG Western Digital hard drive.
Oh, but you got to show stay in your computer though before you go back downstairs since he was away.
Oh! I wanted to do that. I didn't have the marbles to do that to mount it to the wall. But damn, that is not. You are the second person I know that has
yeah,
a wall-mounted PC, and that is amazing.
yeah. It's just like a TV mount. So just a little TV mount.
Damn, that is nice.
Okay. So yeah, let me run downstairs, and then if you guys want, I can show off. What I got up here.
Those Marios are wild.
Yes, Pat.
TK,
Make sure
do
you know that you're still their friend.
Do you have that phone
Yeah, I got
stand
it.
down there?
Do I got a what?
That phone stand that you got that like clamps it with the base?
No, I don't. Is this
I'll tell you.
bad? Do I need a? Is me carrying it making you sick or something?
No. I
This
just
little
thought maybe
thing
you could set it
just
down and
works.
show off stuff. if you
Is
wanted.
great. If you want a portable one,
Yeah.
Okay, so I had
you got
just
your hands
intended on
covered.
holding this and like walking around with it. Like, is
Sounds
that going to
like
be
a very
fine?
comfortable
Like, I don't want
That's
it to
fine.
be too like.
yeah, it should be
Okay.
all right.
Just shake it.
You
Shake it.
You keep talking about stands, and it's making me like think that I'm like wobbly.
Well, show them the weirdest thing you have in that room because you got some weird
Mannequin?
crap, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
let's see. Yeah, tell me what you think is the weirdest. So I got a clown painting.
John Wayne Gacy vibes right there.
Yeah. Let's see. I got some old metal banks.
Okay,
actually
I could deal with that.
Those are creepy as all get out. Dude. Oh my gosh!
Okay,
It
that
throws
part
it
is
in his
creepy.
eye. I didn't know.
Yep. And here might be the weirdest thing that I got:
Does it have a bullet hole in it?
an eyeless mannequin.
Oh,
So what? I mean, King Cruchell was hot in the mannequin. I could go with that.
Okay, so now what I came down here to actually show you guys. Okay, so here's what I got right now.
Oh,
you
I
notice
I
the
haven't
shelves-
seen this yet.
Yeah, the shelves are a little bit bare. I haven't really gotten anything moved down. Me and Joe did a stream where we kind of determined what I'm going to bring down here, but I just haven't done it yet, and I might change my mind on that. But I moved all of my boxes down here. Got a PS2,
Nice.
PS3, Xbox.
I like the
360,
three.
3DS.
That three, the fat three in the box. That's
Yeah.
really cool
Mm.
with Spider-Man.
FS3.
oh.
Oh yeah,
That's
Oh, the
nostalgic right
Dreamcast.
there, man. Yeah.
Sega Genesis. Got a
a
PlayStation.
minute, wait.
I got a Super.
PS2. Go
What?
look at that PS2 in the box. Does that have the network adapter on it too? What, dude? That's a.
I've
killer
never
Oh yeah,
seen
the online
that.
pack.
I've
I've
never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that
never seen
either.
that before. Wow, that's nuts.
What in the
With the
world?
stand,
Right.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen
Oh,
that
yeah.
either. I didn't know you had that, dude. I've been to your house.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this stuff I've kind of had to put it up because I didn't have the space to show it, and now I can. This one I really like, a Super Famicom.
Nice. I like the colors
Let's
on
see.
that box.
I was on that.
Congo
Yeah,
bongo,
PS4.
not congo. The
Got a
bongo drums.
Donkey Konga bongos with a GameCube box next to it.
That's a cool box, dude. My
And
GameCube
we'll
box
go
got a
over
little
here.
tear on it.
Some more Nintendo stuff. Got a Switch. Got an NES action set. Got a Super Nintendo set.
Where'd you get that from?
I know, right? I can't remember. Some loser sold it to me. Now this one is cool, and you guys might see. This is one of those things. This might be something that you guys don't give a crap about and don't care about, or something that you could find really cool.
Oh, the Odyssey, yeah.
I think
Nice.
it's neat.
Box Odyssey.
I wouldn't.
Just in
mind-
case you didn't know, it's an Odyssey.
Okay.
It's very
And of
tricky,
course,
that
I got a
Box Virtual Boy.
Switch
Wow.
OLED with a Virtual Boy box.
The Virtual Boy has man, that's what I want. I want a Virtual Boy box. That's the one thing I don't have.
Oh, there's the C64.
And then I got a Commodore 64 and a Texas Instruments home.
The
Wow.
tape deck for it, like for the
Tape deck.
program.
Yeah, that's the tape programs. I actually wrote and saved and loaded a program using this thing just to play around with it.
Nice.
So yeah, this is kind of a mess. It's still kind of a work in progress. I have to completely redo the cabling, but so
Every time
Please
I see the PlayStation,
You wrote into a program for that?
yeah, for Texas Instruments, yeah, I wrote a program in BASIC and then saved it to this and saved it to tape and then reloaded it just to see if I can
What's
make it
crazy
work.
is I thought the language for that would have been Cobalt instead of like basic. Like, what did you use? Visual Basic?
No, it's use not Visual Basic, but TI Basic, like
Okay.
basic, yeah.
I thought it would have been Cobalt that they would have used to write the programs for that because Cobalt's so old, and that's like such an old system that I would think Cobalt. But that's crazy
Yeah.
though.
I'm not 100%, but I think Texas Instruments. I think this computer was newer than COBOL even.
Probably.
Like COBOL is ancient.
Hey, Cobalt's ancient, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I know I'm dating myself with that one, but yeah, Cobalt. That's nuts. Wow.
But you're not as old as Cobalt, so.
Cobalt is
Let's
old.
see, I
mean,
got a few records. Not much to write home about in my collection. There, I just got the record for Outer Wilds, one of the best games ever made. So yeah, this is kind of a mess right now. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm still working at it.
sorry, I'm laughing because every time I see a PlayStation now, I think about
Nope.
your horror story.
We don't. Please do not bring this up in front of people that I don't know. Please do not. So anyway,
Oh my gosh.
moving on. We're moving on from the PlayStations, all right?
wow.
So
I
there's
know
the
that-
consoles
that
I got
Dell
set
too.
up.
What is
that's
that
just
your
the Dell
media
PC.
server?
No, my media. I can show my media servers upstairs. This is actually what's hosting PlayStation 2 games. Because my media server just wouldn't play right with hosting
Dude, that-
an FTP share. For my
How much
PlayStation.
RAM? How much RAM? Because those things can hold like
This-
128, right?
Mm,
I think 64 gigs of RAM is
I
in
know
that
that.
thing.
I know that case too very well.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Oh my
let's
God,
see. I
that-
got this cool record player. Got tapes.
Yeah,
I
but
got
he's-
a cool
Saiyans having a
video.
memory flashback here. Hold on.
That
Oh, no.
but that monitor just wow.
Which monitor?
Wow. The one that you just showed.
Oh, this guy right here.
Yeah, that's wow.
The NEC Multisync XP29 Plus monitor.
That's
You
why.
got to tell the story. You got to tell the story.
Okay. So this is probably, and this is like what I was going to talk about Grail wise. Like this is a Grail to me, and I didn't know it was what I didn't know what I got until I got it. So and the only reason I have it is because Joe, because he is so lucky with stuff. He clued me into an auction that was going on. It was in the middle of nowhere, South Carolina. Literally
In the
middle of
freaking
nowhere.
woods.
It was an auction. It was a guy who was making like a Christian TV broadcasting or whatever, and we literally, it's like you drove a mile down a dirt road and you come into a barn that had like a green screen and all kinds of like equipment, the weirdest thing. And but anyway, this auction site had this monitor there, and the bids got up on it, and I thought it looked really neat. It looked like a really cool thing, but I didn't really know what it was. But I bid on it, and I won it. I got it for $90, and when I got it, So,
I really can't.
so when I got it, it was it wouldn't turn on, it wouldn't work. So I had to take it apart and tear it down to the studs, and I fixed it and got it working again.
You
And let me
guys
tell
and
ya.
you guys and your deals are really making me regret buying a house in New York. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is just BS.
Everybody's moving to South Carolina. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, so basically I got it working and I turned it on and I was so happy that I got it to run. And I had an N64, this N64 sitting upstairs, and I had Super Mario 64 playing on it. And I turned that TV on with Super Mario 64 on it, and I was like literally just sat there in awe at how good the picture looked on this video.
Yeah.
It is like hands down the best picture I have ever seen on a CRT, and I think that I will ever see on a CRT. It is like incredible.
Can I make a request?
Yeah.
Can you show the beast?
Can I show the beast? Yeah, I can show. If you guys want me to, I'll go to my garage. I'll show you my garage because I got stuff out there too. All right, and we got this guy right here.
That's yeah, man. That box is just.
So what's your opinion on that? Because it seems like it's hitting you hard.
The box.
With the box and the TV.
The TV's wild because I have in my storage locker I have my original TV. It's a 28-inch tube from I don't know, RCA or whatever it was when they were making it. But I know that TV because my friend had PVMs and had a TV just like that growing up, and we used to play a style on it. And
wow.
The picture, the nostalgia, everything just hits really hard. Like I love stuff like that because you get the best images possible. I mean, you could use a retro tank, you could run it on an OLED, you could do what, but that is just that hits hard. That's
No, it's one of those things, and showing it on this does not do it justice.
No.
Has to be seen to be believed. It is hands down the great, probably the greatest thing I have in my collection, if I'm being completely honest. And I had a guy. So I was so excited about this. I was so excited, about this find and how cool it looked. For the first time in years, I posted on Facebook. I went to a CRT group and posted on that group, just showing it off. And a couple months after I posted that, a guy got in touch with me and said, "Hey, I'm into this kind of thing, and I'm trying to hack the lesser model of these NECs." And he actually paid for he paid for the stuff. He gave me the money for it to buy a chip puller and a chip reader so I could pull the chip off of this thing and load the chip data from that reader and send it to him so he could try to do some hacks with it.
Oh, the chipset data?
Yeah, the BIOS data, because he thinks hardware wise they're similar or the same. Or the same enough that all the bonuses you can get from an XP29 Plus you could get into in just like a normal XP.
Yeah, clone BIOS.
Yeah.
No, that's wild.
And so I did that for him, and that was a pretty fun thing. And he was talking to me about it, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't really find any of these for sale anywhere because they're hard to find.
They are.
And he told me the last time one sold online that he can remember, it sold for $3,000.
Yeah, they're great. Does that have SCART hookups?
Yeah. No, actually, it doesn't have SCART hookups. It has RGB, which you can.
Isn't that SCART? I thought it had a SCART.
Yeah, this is SCART. Okay, so please forgive the nasty cable mess back here. So it doesn't have SCART in the back of it, but it has RGBY, so it basically has SCART, but just kind of not in that fun plug.
You're gonna have the breakout cables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wild, man. Wow.
Yeah,
Man,
no, this is the grail.
I would sit there, eat cereal, and play Super Nintendo on that thing. Or Genesis. Oh, I play Genesis on it. Wow.
Man, I mean,
Sega dudes. No, okay.
Yeah. I'd play all kinds of things.
if you played like as a kid playing on that TV, that's a blessed entryway. And there's no question why you're still collecting this stuff like later on.
Hopefully your video holds up going out here. So do you want to preface this thing? Are you going out to,
Yeah,
the beast or okay?
The beast.
Yeah, I just want to show this off. Yeah, the beast.
The beast.
So, but first off, I just want to show this off real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I really can't. He's kind of blocked up here, but I got another PVM.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Your house
That's
is
the
like
one
a
he got.
fun house for this stuff. That my friend has that one. My friend Gabe has the one, and he has an
It's
N64 up to it.
An Ikegami. It's got a really nice picture.
It is
I want to
crisp
find
as
a
anything.
place
Yeah,
for it.
that is insane. That is like as crisp as anything. That PVM. Yeah.
I've got a place for it.
I listen, dude, man.
I'll
I got
find
a
a place for
I
it.
got a 98-inch desk right here with screen. You know, that thing could sit right here if I want to. I don't
I mean,
care.
Look, let's see if I can show you my PVM. It might be too.
And just real quick.
Oh, nice,
These
nice.
are Sansui.
Those things are beautiful. If you haven't seen those in person, those
These
Sansuis.
Sansuis have a beautiful picture.
Yeah.
And from what I can tell, from what I can look at, I think these might be among the last CRTs ever produced for North America. Because we have a ship date of 2008, and I got two of them.
My
Yeah.
CRT is from 1989 or 88, and it's a tube. It's a tube with an RF, and I need to use
Oh, wow.
an RF converter.
Oh man,
My original child TV. Yeah,
that's cool.
Oh, you still got your original TV.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
might be in the
Okay,
photos.
so let me.
I don't remember.
The one I played on was a Curtis Mathis like console CRT TV all the way up through
wow.
high school. Yeah.
Okay,
My
I'm not
grandmother
very
had
hard
the-
not to show my license plate.
I've got a Curtis
Mathis
TV still. I'll play
Oh, yeah?
Lightning games on occasion.
Hold on a second, y'all.
All right, so I don't know if TK wants to preface this or if he's going to lose connection.
Okay.
Do you want to preface this thing, or you want me to?
Yeah, I forgot to close my door when I got left work today. Was that rough?
Well, he had the car. I thought he was going to show us a Ferrari or DeLorean. If he was going to show us a DeLorean, I would drop the chat and go cry in a pillow.
Okay,
That's
so yeah,
not-
if you wanna... God, what would you
had
do
a
if I just
DeLorean.
busted out and I had like a DeLorean sitting in this
If you had a DeLorean, you and I need to have some side chats about games I have that I might.
Oh no, it's face backwards.
Oh yeah, no, because I don't want it to get hurt.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Kind
if you
of
want to tell the
weird
story while I
weird
rotate this
projection.
thing.
It's about the size of one.
Oh my god!
So we call
What
this
the
the
hell?
beast. Okay, so hold on. Let me just stop this before Joe says anything. Looking at
All right.
this in this image in this video, and you see this sitting on the side of the road. Are you gonna try to like lift it yourself and put it in your little tiny
I
claw?
will get a hernia trying to lift that thing. Yes, Jim. I will put my kids and me and the dogs to try to get that thing in the car.
How big do you think that is? From what size?
So that's a Sony Trinitron.
Yes.
It's a Sony Trinitron.
I'm guessing it's probably about 32 inches. The biggest one, I guess, probably the biggest one they made.
Didn't they
Or
make it
bigger
38?
than that.
'Cause that's what I was thinking was 38. But
Do you wanna
look
tell
under
him,
the
TK?
face.
42.
It is a 36-inch Trinitron TV.
Wow. Okay. Damn.
Now, 36 inches, from what I can tell, was the biggest consumer-grade CRT you could ever buy.
hmm
So this
Yeah.
is it. This is the biggest CRT you could get.
Trinitron is by
Now-
far like one of the best
Those things weigh
CRTs.
Yeah.
so much.
So I have
This
an
guy-
entire
this
video on this.
Yeah.
On this, but anyway.
I have to watch that. That thing is.
So,
What is that like?
so yeah, there's
350
lore behind it.
pounds,
There's a
400
reason why
pounds?
it's called the beast. Okay, so Joe, as he is, tried to lift this by himself because he saw it on the side of the road, and he had a
Well,
little-
let me preface it. I was
Yeah, go
going
for
down
it.
to my uncle's funeral, and it was like an hour and a half away, right? and I saw it on the side of the road, and I said, I can't. I'm going to my uncle's. So I went to that, and I was like, if it's there, it's in front of somebody's house by the trash. If it's there when I get back, I'll try to get it. I get back, it's like nighttime, right? I go out there, I show a picture to TK. He's like, oh yeah, it's like a 27-inch, whatever. Put it, you can lift it, put it in the car. I'm driving a sedan, 4-door. Let's just say I get there. I tried it. It was on a stand. I should have got the stand, but I didn't have room. It was on a stand. I thought I was going to lift it. I couldn't. I slid it off to the ground, slid it partially into my car. Dogs are barking, and the dad and the son come out, and I'm like, I'm going to get shot. I'm in South Carolina at night, taking somebody's TV. But they offer to help. Now, TK, do you want to pick up the story from there, or?
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, this thing, and you can't really tell, it is, think about the heaviest CRT you've picked up, and this is heavier than that. Like, this thing is so heavy. There is something about it. So that
what was the total weight?
36-inch, I think it is literally like almost 400 pounds. Like, it's something crazy. It is like, I'm sorry, it's like 280 pounds. It is like, but it is so heavy. Like, y'all, it's like dead weight.
Yeah,
so
it is,
not only is it heavy, but it also has like little jagged edges in the plastic on the bottom of it, right? So it's a death trap to try to move. So Joe and this younger kid, because he's trying to be helpful, helps Joe pick it up, put it in his car, and they're trying to get it shoved in there. The dude's arm gets caught on one of the jagged pieces of plastic on the bottom of this thing.
His hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets his hand, and he just starts bleeding.
Everywhere.
Blood. Everywhere.
Pleather seats, thank God.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry about the guy. Thank God your seats are okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So basically, this guy has to run inside because he is like squirting blood. It's like it's a whole situation. And
the mom comes out cleaning the backs, apologizing. I'm like, don't apologize. Anyway.
So anyway, when Joe gets his TV back, he can't. It's too big for him to get out of his car, so it just stays in his car. It's too big for him to do anything in his house. It is so big. It's unbelievably huge. So he basically is just like, I can't have this in my house. Do you want it? Because you got space. And I said, sure, bring it up. It can't be that bad. And he brought it up, and it wasn't that bad. So anyway, there was blood all over this TV when it got up here. And I had to clean off blood off of this TV when I got it set up.
And by that time,
Congealed.
it was dry blood.
Yeah, it had congealed at that point.
Old blood. So it's called the Beast because it literally has taken like blood from people.
And we almost died moving at what, like 30 feet?
Yeah. No, that video is funny. And what's funny about this whole thing is we have this. It's a really nice CRT, but then I got that NEC multi-sync, and that's it. That's the ball game. I don't need that. It's like falling away. The picture's so good on it.
You should take it to Segi this year and see if you can trade it for something.
Yeah, that's suicidal.
If you can move it on your own, it's yours.
For a private chat, I put the link in there, guys, if you want it for that video.
If you can lift the Beast, you may live. I'm crazy. So a problem with me, I get into hobbies and I get into things about 2 or 3 years, maybe even like 4 or 5 years before the secondary market explodes and it becomes stupid to buy to get stuff for them. So basically, what that means is I got CRTs for days because I got them back when people said they were trash.
He has a wall, dude. A wall of freaking CRTs. Oh my gosh!
I was able.
How have I not?
Yeah.
I just give up.
Yeah. So Basically, let's just say I went to a Goodwill one time and they had TVs 50 cents a piece. And let's just say I spent $5 that day.
Yo, no. Best $5.
You make 2 trips?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I had I had a van, I loaded it up, and I got a little HDMI widescreen right here. It's got a lot of columns. Got another CRT here, and I got a couple more back there that are kind of hidden. But yeah, no, I have CRTs for days and days.
That's crazy.
That is wild beyond all belief. I'm trying to find mine in the mess of pictures I have.
Also, just by the way, I have these. Remember these?
Yeah, those dot matrix freaking red LEDs or whatever on them. They're like ticker signs.
They had like storefronts. So I got those for like $2 a piece in that auction, and I got them thinking, some nerd has figured out a way to like program these things. That's going to be an easy project. Turns out that's not an easy project. That is something that is.
What are they? Hanover? Who makes them?
The Aspect. They're called Aspect Telecaster. They're like the signage you would have in like storefronts.
I'll get back to you with programming them.
Oh, if you've got some information on that, I would be very grateful, because apparently the best way to do it is
there you go. There's a better picture.
They have like a remote that you could use to like put like stuff on them. But yeah, no, if you have any information on it, it's it'd be really cool, because I'd love to. If you can find, I can't find any information on them, those particular ones, and from what I could find, most of them
module that you need. DK module to hook up, which is what you need in order to program them, and then you just type the codes in from the ODK and then go from there.
Yeah, dude, if you can have something like that, I would be so grateful, because I would love to set something like that up. Ideally, I would have it set up to like show the time or whatnot, and I would put it like right there, right above the clown.
I cannot find a picture of this TV.
I'm watching the video.
Of us trying to move it in.
You guys just got out of the car. You're taping the foam to the front to protect the screen. Now you're putting on the lift harnesses.
Right. Yeah, we almost died. Too bad I didn't have the video of me picking it up originally.
You could have done a recreation.
That video is almost like a recreation.
Yeah, no, I
watching you guys with the harnesses on. Oh my gosh!
Here, you could. I guess. You could do this one. I just sent you a photo.
Like, it's like, how did I miss this?
Okay.
Y'all gave up.
And then I got this to show off one last thing. Check this out, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool. It took them a while to get that together.
So I got these together, and this just shows how crazy these things got, like expensive. I got this one and this one, these two shelves. So this was a Nintendo like entertainment system shelf set. This will perfectly fit an NES. I got these two for $75, and I finally found this one. I spent $300 for it to complete the set.
I have the one on the left. It does, but
I have the one.
Doesn't have the sticker on it anymore.
I have the one on the right, but it doesn't have Mario.
Yeah, so that's what's crazy. I have looked online and looked around. I think that I legitimately. I think I own the most complete one of these things. Like,
I think you do. I think you do.
Well, they look like they're
you need to set those things up, dude. Like, put an NES, put a little CRT. Like,
that would be insane, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
On each side.
That's what I want to do. I want to get that all set up and have something cool on it. I'd love to set that PVM up here. and have it set up and have like an NES run into it and just have some cool stuff set up with it. But right now it's just holding the. I got a Lara Croft figure signed by the Lara Croft's voice actress.
You got that one at Segi last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I remember.
Yeah. No, the one thing.
Or one of the videos.
Yeah, the one thing I said that I was like, I'm not gonna get an autograph. I don't really care about that. And then I got an autograph. That's how it goes.
Well, there's
Now you're collecting those.
Waz, do you want Sam to go show his pictures and stuff?
Yeah, we can do that. You ready, saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you one more photo, I think, because since we're talking about pictures and all this and everything else and done such.
All right, I think TK swapping back over.
Yeah, that's the Vectrex, and then all the Persona stuff, some of the Sega Genesis stuff. That's even
Man,
before, that's like way before I had finished off my working design collection.
So you're
I
TK, you're muted on your end.
Okay, all right. Should we
Okay.
get down?
Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
So you-
before.
So you're a big working designs guy.
I have all the every single working design game ever released in the United States.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
I have
Dang.
every Castlevania game ever released in the United States
Oh,
in
dang.
the box, and I have 1, 2, and 3 sealed.
Oh, wow.
I also have the variant. I sent Oaz if he brings up like the other photos I just sent him. Of the, I sent you new ones. I don't
have those pulled up.
Oh,
I gotta-
they're in the chat of when we cleaned out my parents' house when they moved from Brooklyn out here to Long Island. My father had a box. I opened up the box, and there was the three Zeldas that were in there.
Ooh.
That's so over in the corner to the right at the bottom. Those were all my Neo Geo games.
Oh, there's the Nintendo thing.
Yeah, there's a Nintendo thing with the Nintendo One and the Nintendo games. The Super Famicom, the Genesis with the Sega CD, the Neo Geo CD, the Master System, the Neo Geo on top of it. That's the AES.
Oh,
All
wow.
the other systems. Then I got the that's my CRT, and this is old, but that's like the TV with the sound bar and.
Is that
old-
CRT your childhood one?
That's my childhood CRT. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
It's the RCA. I think that's like 27 inches or something.
I love the wood grain. That's cool.
It's nice. I mean, it's old, and all the.
I bet it's got a very warm picture. It looks
It's-
like one of those that's got like the raster, and it looks it's kind of like thicker than what you think from a newer one.
It's heavy. It's
Yeah.
stupid heavy. That's a tube TV. I mean, that thing is heavy, and
Yeah.
it's not even really like a CRT. I would say it's more of it's not a CRT. It's more of a what is it? It has RF on the back. That's all. Oh, straight RF, nothing
It's
else.
still a CRT. It's a cathode
yeah.
ray tube.
Oh well.
But because like the Curtis Mathis I have, it's from the 1980s, and it has UHF and VHF.
Oh wow.
That's it. There is no. You have to use a little 2-prong connector with the RCA connection on it, so you can actually use coaxial.
Yeah, that nasty thing.
The coaxials, and then
You know, it works.
Yeah.
this is going way back. Like
Is that a
years.
Teddy Ruxpin?
Yes.
That's a
Nice.
Teddy
Yeah, he's sitting behind me. I also have all
Nice.
now I have all the US released Zelda games licensed by Nintendo, and I say that there's a disclaimer.
Don't have the CDI.
No, I don't have the CDI stuff now. That's not. But I have all of that. I like up there's my original Zelda watch that I had, the Nintendo watch, which is up there near the Skyward Sword statue. That was my original.
Oh, the
Nintendo watch.
little.
Yeah.
I got a Mario Brothers 3 one.
You got the Mario Brothers 3 watch. That's awesome.
From what it
That's
was
awesome.
mine from my childhood.
I still play on that once in a while. Like if I go to a convention, I'll rock the watch or something like that, and people look at me like I'm a nerd.
What battery? What battery does yours shoot? Do you know off the cuff?
Oh, geez, no. I think it's like the
Okay.
regular just.
It's like a 930 something. Anyway, let me make
Um,
sure I have the right one.
I guess the next picture. I don't.
These will not come in as a group, so I have to exit out before I can
Oh, I should have.
add it back in.
That's when I was redoing it, and everything is like all garbaged out with the wires, the CRT in the corner. Yeah, like all the Mario stuff I still have. My Nintendo, like you look in the corner over there,
What-
is my Nintendo thing.
Wait, is that Streets of Rage? What is that? Is that Streets of
That's-
Rage?
That's Streets of Rage 4 collector's edition with the statues.
No, there was a statue.
Yeah, the Streets of Rage 4
Oh,
with the statues.
Uh-oh. I'm getting added to the want list.
yeah, we did a series of streams where we played 1, 2, and 3, and TK had never played them. So
I
it
like
was real
the-
funny. Yeah.
The Vita, like really just old display stuff and everything that's in there. And then if he
That
there's
Mario's
the one,
cool.
yeah, like that's all like some of the thing. There's the Castlevania. That's the one. That's the European, Transylvania Slavic edition where they did not want to show Dracula. So it's the B, Castlevania B version box with the second Nintendo Power that's there.
So they didn't want to show that. That's new. That's a little piece of trivia I didn't know. They didn't want to show Dracula in the Slavic version.
When I bought it from the guy, he said he sold it to me and said, "Hey, listen, like they didn't want to show Dracula. This is like the B version box." It was if you bring up the last photo with the neon, that one. If you exit out and then bring up the list, this is not like this is more like my current room now. This one, before everything, I rearranged everything and then such, but. If you kind of zoom, like if you zoom into that, you kind of could see the Nintendo, like that's a full Zelda collection of all the US releases of everything that's up there.
Oh wow!
Nice.
If you scroll down on the image, that's what I was talking about, the Lords of Thunder VHS and the Thunder
That's cool.
the Turbo Force. Then that's the Simon Belmont one. Yeah, it's the B edition.
Is that Star Tropics?
Yes, I'm a huge Star Tropics fan. Huge. Like music, everything. Like, yeah, huge, gigantic Star Tropics fan. It's a Star Tropics with the letter in the back, not splashed by water. I have the letters splashed by water. I have the Nintendo Power, and I have Star Tropics in a shadow box like that. Yeah.
I like those shadow boxes, dude. That's cool. Where'd you get those from?
Michael's, I think.
Okay.
So,
So a hobby store if it wasn't Michael's.
well, any hobby store you could do it at. Any like hobby store. It's with the neons and stuff. I kind of like got rid of the neons. I have like those neons are up here now. That little guy's from the weird sloth looking guy is from Australia next to Domo-kun. So, he sits on the Vectrex, and up there I have Riviera. So I have the store display of Riviera, the Promised Land.
Oh wow!
It was an Atlas game, and then I have Riviera on the PSP, and then I have Riviera on the Game Boy Advance. And then, like I was saying to you guys, like I don't have too much to show, but I just since we're all talking, I thought I'd bring this out.
Oh, you got it.
Almighty!
You got it.
Now you got to tell the story how you got it.
Okay, so years ago, I was at Blockbuster. Blockbuster.
I'm
You
gonna
did
throw
not
up.
get that from Blockbuster.
I'm gonna throw
you did
up.
Not
I can't
get that
do
from
this.
Blockbuster. Bye.
So Blockbuster had it. And I was like, whatever. I had it in my hands. I wanted it, and I never. Yep, there it is. And I never got it. Then I had a chance to get it when, back in the day, Hollywood Video, and I never got it. And in New York, it's a big, pissing match with people of, oh, I have this, and every, like, when you talk to people or they show you photos of your game room, the stupid thing is always sitting up on a shelf, and people always brag about it all the time. So
Right.
I said to Owaz when I went to when I went to the Connecticut convention, Retro World Expo, I said I'm bringing like tons of things to try. Like I was gung ho. I had Samus Orion sealed 3DS, never used, in the box. Well, yeah, sealed. I had Majora's Mask 3DS sealed in the box, never used. I had the 3 Pokemons for Game Boy Advance. All 3 of them. So, and then I had I think it was like another 2 for the DS. No, for the DS or something. It was like White 2 or whatever it is. And I had Gale of Darkness complete. So I was like, okay, whatever. I have all of this. I don't care. I don't. My Pokemon generation starts with the 3DS versions and goes up. So I didn't care about any of it. So I had all of this. I said, okay, whatever, and brought it to the place. The lady said to me, okay, we're not really interested, whatever it is. There were only 2 of them. And she's like, I'm not interested. I went, I showed her the DSs, I showed everything. No. Go walk around, go back, half an hour later. Hey, can we take a look at the DSs? Can we test the Pokemon games? Because we open up, could we do everything like that? I said, sure, not a problem. She opens them up, she looks, does all of this, and then says, oh, wow, okay, let's call the store owner. She calls the store owner. The guy was like, whatever. And then eventually at the end of the day, basically it was like, hey, listen, give us the stuff, it's yours, you could take it. I've been trying to get this now for what, 4 years.
Dang.
Long lifetime. It has an acrylic, like the case
Oh,
on
that's
it.
a like hard case. Holy
This
cow.
is I can't even,
That's not
like,
the cheap stuff.
I don't
Don't
like, I
take it out. Please don't take it
Okay.
out. Please.
So it's yes, it has some wear. It has some wear and tear to it.
That's
you know,
nothing, man.
I mean, it. I sniffed it, but
Yes,
I have
you
like
just missed it.
and
Does
it's
it
kind
smell
of
like Earthbound?
it smells like the scratch and sniff stickers.
pizza.
Yeah, but this is like the hard, the hard like
It's hard
acrylic.
acrylic.
The game is in here. It's got a little wear and tear on the bottom, but honestly, I really just I didn't care. Like when I got this, I threw this in the bag.
Oh,
I
let me
felt
see the
like
back. I've never seen the back of one. I always see the front, never see the back. That's cool.
You sent a picture of it.
That's cool, man.
I ran with it. I was like, I'm done with this, and I was like so excited over it that I called him up. I told him, oh my god, I got this. This is great. And yeah, that was the day I got it. I honestly was super happy. They took it out. It has the stickers. All the book is complete. Has all the stickers in it. Has the game. Has the cardboard in there. The game has the plastic. It has the other thing. It's all. And then the only other one that I have that I got from Blockbuster, and she moves around a lot, so I really gotta.
Okagani.
Okay.
What's that one? What's it called? I can't really see the label. Which one is that?
Agane.
Oh, Agane. Oh, wow.
So it's not in the worst of condition. I mean, I keep it, like I said, I got it in the acrylic. Like I got it in an acrylic box.
That's nice. I like how it looks.
That one was a Blockbuster exclusive, going out of business for Blockbuster, and I picked that one up. So, but I mean, yeah, I just, I kind of just collected so much. Like I fell ass backwards into this one.
That's killer, dude.
I mean, I
That's
got
killer.
got the TV tuner for this. This was I think I got it in like 2001 or two. It was good. Like, you had the TV tuner when they were still broadcasting stuff. So
Have you tried the trick?
what trick?
There's a trick. Somehow you can connect up like alligator clips to that thing and plug in like RCA, like to the antenna.
Oh no.
And then I think it will transmit so you can hook up like you could down convert a PS5 down to that thing and play it on that screen using, like there's some weird way to do that.
Oh, that's wild.
That's weird.
Yeah, so if you were
That
trying to
is
do a
weird.
weird video, you can do that.
That is definitely weird. Yeah, and I just I just really, like I've been saying, I showed you guys the other stuff, but I mean, it just since '98, I've been collecting. So anything I wanted, I got. But I'm a big like the stuff on the left hand side. Yeah, like all the Castlevania stuff. PC Memories.
What's the robot on the very top shelf? The little tiny looking robot dude. What is
Those
that?
are from Tommy made those from Japan, and I got
Okay.
my kid gave me like one of the little robots or something.
That's pretty cool. Oh,
yeah,
you got the green dragon sword.
Serpentera.
Nice.
And I got all those. It's the boxed Dracula X that was up there. I got the box for that. The long box of Resident
Sega
Evil.
Saturn Resident Evil. That's nice.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't realize it was on the Saturn. How did I miss that?
no one really ever remembers that. And then if you go, if you scroll over to the right more, and zoomed in, there's Riviera. There's Flintstones at Dinosaur Peak, for
What's-
NES.
Oh, is that just
That's
a tiger shirt?
That's the Princeton Tiger shirt.
I was like, is that a Tiger Electronic shirt?
No, and that's the weirdest thing I have in my room is
Looks
a
like
dead
it.
shark in formaldehyde. I think I got it one time when I was on a cruise or something and brought it back. So that's the weirdest thing in my room. But I got like over there is the Punisher for Genesis, Musha, Snow Bros. There's my ET, which is Atari, up there.
So, do you have the ooze for Sega Genesis?
No.
No. Okay. Just figure with all these rare games you got.
The ooze
I don't-
isn't that rare, is it?
I don't know.
The Japanese
It's
one is very
obscure.
rare. The very
It is
Japanese
obscure.
is very rare. Sorry.
Okay.
That's like most of it. Oh yeah, Ghost Sweeper Makamiki. That's when like I was really just starting to set stuff up. I got Chrono Trigger over there with the manual.
That's awesome.
Splatterhouse 2 and 3 for Genesis complete. Yeah, like all those games, like all that. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I've been collecting since like '98, and I amassed so much. You go on, you talk about collections and stuff and moving, and I was telling Owaz, oh yeah, Silhouette Mirage, that game is weird. And that's Ray Earth, and then there's the Tomy Ray Earth for Super Famicom that
Golly.
they came out. I have the dolls for Ray Earth too.
Oh wow.
Those are in storage as well. I have to pull those out when I get them on some photos. I am probably like one of the biggest Magic Knight fans you'll ever. I love.
Let's say you probably for like everybody in the world, you probably have one of the most complete collections of this sort of stuff. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even know like Magic Knight. I didn't even know they had dolls for these like games. Like I didn't even
I
know they
have-
had like stuff for
I have
these
the
games.
what is it? The Magic Knight Game Gear that they came out with. I think it was a red. I think it's like the red Game Gear that has Magic Knight Ray Earth on it. I
That's
believe.
crazy. I didn't even know they made that. Yeah, you've got to have some sort of like museum quality collection. Like I don't think anyone else is going to have as much as like you got.
I think it's. I mean it's all right. I mean, like I really went hard on Saturn because I love Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
I think Saturn's like my favorite system, and not have it in here. It's like I'm going. Like I'll be honest with you, I'm going through withdrawals because I would throw Albert Odyssey on, and I play Albert Odyssey or a Stahl. I love a Stahl or In the Hunt. Those are like really like awesome games. Or Burning Ranges is weird. Like you got to play with the 3D controller and stuff like that.
Do you have a Saru?
Which game is that?
It's a ROM cart for the Sega Saturn.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, you can get it for like $40-50. It's a ROM cart you put back in the cartridge slot. Takes an SD
Oh,
card,
wow.
and you can put the ISOs on there, so you can play some of these games.
Yeah, you don't have
I
to.
love
There's
it.
the guy in Raptor.
If
If you
risking
own
much
them,
last
if you
night.
own them, you can play them digitally.
I have a lot of Saturn. Being my Saturn, I have a ton of. Like, I have
Had to say that legally.
So it looks
that-
like you've got like quite an extensive collection of all this. What are you looking to collect like now? Like what is your current like focus?
That's more of what this is what I really liked when it looked like this. Oh yeah, there it is, the SD loader. Honestly, more shmups. I want a lot more like shooters from PC Engine.
Yeah.
Like Terra Crusta 2. I have to get back I have the box and I have the manual for Zombie Nation, but I don't have the game, so I have to get the game back from Zombie Nation. I don't like the game I let go years ago and stuff like that, and then cleaning out my parents and the storage locker that my parents had, I found the box in the game. I thought the box was super cool because the box is like clay animation and it reminded me of like Tool Schism. So I remember like Tool had a lot of like clay animation and stuff. So yeah, it's really to display it properly. I think like I've always tried to struggle to display it correctly. I
Yeah.
think like what Games, Central has, what Always has, and like what you have downstairs is more of a formal way of displaying like your collection properly. Like you can see, like my shelves aren't even. They're like one drops, the other one goes up. It's a mess. So that's where I want to like sit down and try to figure out like how to display it. My main thing though is probably going to be shooters and really just like RPGs and stuff, and like obscure PlayStation 2 games. Like I have for PlayStation 2, which is a big thing, I have all the Dot Hacks. I have Haunting Ground.
Wow.
I don't know.
Rule of Rose, you got that one yet?
I don't have Rule of Rose Kuno.
This
no,
is not
I
a
have-
shmup, but this is one of my favorite on the
That
Saturn.
is a shmup.
Yeah.
That's a shmup.
Is it?
That's
Because it's
a-
sideways. Because I
Darius
thought shmups went upwards.
No, shmups are shooters. Any shoot 'em up.
Yeah,
Darius.
it doesn't matter if it's horizontal or vertical.
That is my favorite game of all time. I could sit and play that game for hours on end. And I was telling Owaz, I love that game so much. I played it so much that I thought I was gonna burn out my Saturn playing it.
It's
I
really
love that
good.
game. It's so
Oh
good.
yeah.
It's just it
You
I
got any
would
good tips? Like
for
good.
that.
I'm okay.
play a
I'm
lot
okay
of
at
it.
the game. Right.
And I think TK, I want to expand like my Neo Geo library. I have
Awesome.
a lot of like Neo Geo CD games. I have the CDZ. I just boxed. I just don't, mainly like just collect that stuff and move forward
Yeah.
with things like that.
Awesome.
I think that's kind of where I want to go from there.
Yeah, that's cool. Because it looks like, I don't know. I think you've got a better collecting brain than I do. Because it seems like you have like segments that you're getting for, and you're getting like the whole sets of certain things. And it's really cool. It's really aesthetically pleasing. And I just kind of get what I find. And I think that's really neat.
I mean, like the Zelda stuff, I'm big into. I've always loved Zelda. Castlevania, I'm obsessed with Castlevania. I think Castlevania is my I've played Symphony of the Night about like at least almost 200 times. I love Symphony of the it's an example, but I mean Symphony of the Night. Two of my biggest things are Square Enix. Like I pre-ordered that who was it? The Elliot. Yeah, the Adventures of Elliot came out and I got the collector's edition for that. Final Fantasy Tactics, I have close to about 900 hours in on PlayStation. I played the game to
Oh, wow.
Kingdom Come.
Good lord.
So I love Final Fantasy Tactics. I went out, I got the collector's edition for that. And really just, I mean, it's I do want to get the Final Fantasy big box with all the figures around it, the anniversary edition. I think that's about it. I mean, like collecting goals, I would really like to play the Final Fantasies on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I think those are excellent. I think Super Nintendo's got a lot of great RPGs on it that a lot of people skip over.
Yeah.
Like Secret of Mana, Secret of Evermore.
Yep.
Yep. Everybody
Those
knows
both
Chrono
great.
Trigger, but
I've not played Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, that's one I got to get on.
Seal too. Chrono Trigger I've played Chrono Trigger here and there. I'm not going to ask him what he thinks of Chrono Trigger because I know what he's going to. Yep.
I haven't played it, but I like to give people a bad time
Get
about
out, get out of here. I'm using the new. Get out of it.
it. The thing is,
Do they
any
actually
game
say that out there?
that hyped
No,
up is
no,
overrated.
but I just it's it's like, hey, working design. I like it. I go for a complete set of all the games for working design. Exile, yeah, with the Chrono Trigger, that's an interesting one. Exile, 2 copies. I don't know why I have multiple of everything. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I think was it Square Enix was selling these. I don't know, 10 years ago.
They were cheap.
Brand new. Yeah, they were cheap. I think you can still get these pretty cheap, but I bought a bunch of them. But one of them was Chrono Trigger for the DS
Yes,
that they had for like
Yeah.
$10. I traded that half for $260 towards the PVM that TK Toss Up now has.
Wow. It's an expensive game on the 3DS,
Yeah. I think it was the
That's
3DS or
apparently-
DS.
DS or something. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
expensive.
yeah.
It was
That's apparently the
expensive.
best way to play it, from what I've heard.
Yes,
Yeah.
or Super Nintendo within its origins, I
Yeah.
guess. But I mean, yeah,
Did-
it's just
Did you ever play Chrono Cross for the PlayStation?
yes, I did.
I played that
Chrono
one.
Cross.
That one's
My-
insane. That's like 200 different characters you can get and unlock.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think Kudoka was one of my favorite for PlayStation.
Udoka.
Valkyrie. It's some Hearts series come after, like Steam Hearts or something comes after it. Kudoka, and then there's
Oh yeah, I heard of this one.
these 3. I know Oaz is like gonna kill me if I show anything else, but
Man, oh, you got him scared of Wazram.
yeah, these Legacy of Legaia is
What did I do?
I got this one's one of my favorite.
Tactics. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that one. That's another one I got on my list. I got to play.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Tactics Ogre.
So you've
I
got.
want to play that. I forgot about. God, I need to take a
Amazing.
screenshot. Wait, put that back up. I need to take a
Ha-
screenshot so I remember to play that game.
Valkyrie profile.
All right, got it.
How about Brigandine Legend of Forcina? Do you have that one?
No, but I don't have any. No, not Brigandine. That
Yeah,
one I do
okay.
not have.
That one's
Rhapsody.
great. Rhapsody. That's.
Can you
How
flip
does that
that
one
around
feel?
so I can see what it looks like what the gameplay looks like? Is there any gameplay video? Or okay, that looks pretty cool.
Rhapsody is pretty deep. Yeah, it's great. Like I went like this is going back, and then like I showed you guys, these are my favorite. Persona is
Yeah.
my favorite.
That's incredible.
That's
To
cool.
see. If you
Yeah, I
if you
can't
don't
believe
know,
you
Joe, those are like rarer than hen's teeth PlayStation 1 games. Like I think right now they're like $500 a pop, something like that. If you want to get them on
Well,
eBay right now.
Persona's become such a big
Yeah.
thing.
I'm a big. I think TK, like, really, to answer your question with that one, I would love to have a complete set of like all the Persona games released.
Yeah.
The couple of them I'm missing, like the dancing games and such, and I think
Yeah.
I'm missing 2 for the PSP because I have one with the audio CD. But I would love to get the 3D. Would love to get the Vita with Teddy on it for Persona 4, from Japan. I think that would be
Yeah.
a really cool addition. I love Persona, but
That's
Zelda,
awesome.
Zelda and Castlevania take over Persona. Castlevania takes top tier over anything. Castlevania is just...
The only Persona game I ever tried to play, and I don't think it's Persona, but I think it's made by the same kind of theme. I played the Shin Megami Tensei game for the DS, and it was a lot of fun. And
Shin Megami
yeah,
Tensei
one of those things, yeah, you gotta put a lot of time into them, and that's kind of why I haven't really jumped into it like feet
like
first.
if you guys like notice, like there's a theme with all the games I have and stuff. They're all kind of like tactical based.
Yeah,
I went nuts. Like, so I knew of Iron Storm, and I've told Owaz this like a number of times. I've known Iron Storm. Don't play Iron Storm on Twitch because you're gonna get banned because it has like the German symbols in it from World War II.
okay.
But I've known Iron Storm, never really played it. When I was installing the Fenrir on my friend's Sega Saturn that I traded him off for games, I played Iron Storm on it, and I must have sat there for about 6 hours playing the game. I fell in love with it. So I got it. Really, it's a cheap game, but man, it's really good. It's a tactical, like war-based game. If you guys want to sit down and play Axis or Allies with it, and you know, excellent Saturn game. I think it's really good. Yeah, so I mean, mostly like most of the games like Iron Storm and all that other stuff, they're mostly tactical. I'm not very good at platforming. I kind of lost it on Super Mario Brothers back in the day. Super Mario on the SNES. I must have broke a controller or two trying to play that. I couldn't jump. I'm not.
Just like I need some games where I can sit and think for a little bit.
Yeah, like
So what's your opinion on the new way that the battle systems are in the Final Fantasy, like Rebirth? Have you played any of those, like Rebirth or Remake?
Yeah, I have them. The running around and stuff is cool. I kind of like it, but if it's going to be like that, I'd rather switch to a traditional system. I mean, for the original like Final Fantasy VII, I killed myself to get Knights of the Round with the recasting Matera, and go with Sephiroth against that, and I just like it. You know, you get the Chocobo, and then you have to do all these. Those are video games like that. Those are like when you have Final Fantasy Tactics, and you had to get the float and ignore height and ignore lava, and go all the way up to the top to get the Buster Blade for Cloud, and then meet Tifa, and then he gets like Cherry Blossom and Meteorite and everything in Tactics. Those were like kind of hidden things that you didn't know about.
So let me ask you this, and you're probably gonna hate me. I have not played Tactics, and I'm a Final Fantasy guy.
Okay.
I for some reason I never tried it, and it's not like I don't like tactical games. I do like them, but I didn't realize. So Cloud's in Tactics?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Crap! I got to play that now. I didn't realize those guys were in there.
It's very late game, and there's certain things you have to do in like the Machine City to get Eris with the flower, and you have to get it like the flower. Ramza has to run into Eris in the city. I think I am saying her name correctly. And then you have to give her the flower, and then she talks about a soldier that lost his way, and then you get Cloud, and then to build Cloud up is insanely hard. You have to grind it out, and it's
okay.
But I mean, hey, listen, you could use cheat codes now in RD and go from there and up Cloud's XP or whatever it is. But yeah, to get a sword, the Buster Blade, you go and have to do all this stuff. But those were games. I mean, now in RD is like, what do we do? We have Achievos and all that stuff. No,
great.
I mean, I don't see us collecting any PS5 games, and you guys got extensive PS5 collection of games.
Wow, so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Listen. Joe is the proud owner of every single exclusive PlayStation 5 game ever made. All 3 of them. I actually looked it up. We were doing a stream one time, and I just looked it up. I looked up a list of PlayStation 5 exclusive games, and there was less than a dozen. Like, jeez. It is so strange.
Here's the thing with me. I don't own a gaming PC.
Okay.
I'm an I'm an Apple guy, so I have like an Apple Studio, and you can play some games on there, but you can't do PC games unless you like emulate somehow. But I have like a large Steam library and all that stuff because they give so many games for free. But yeah, I don't have like a true gaming PC, and I wanted to start building one until the RAM thing started hitting, and I was like, I can't, I can't afford that. So, but that's the reason why I play the PlayStation 5. I recently got the Pro before the price went up.
Okay.
Because that's like the best graphical gaming system that I have right now. By the way, if they're going to go ahead.
No, PlayStation 5 is a great system. Like, I play a lot of stuff on it. I just dumped hours into Octopath Traveler 0. I thought that was an excellent game. I got the collector's edition for that. So
I heard that was really fun.
It's amazing.
Now, okay, I got a question. So, have you turned on Unicorn Overlord yet?
I have Unicorn Overload. I have the collector's edition for that too. And
But
yeah,
I
I mean,
played
I haven't tried it yet. That's the next on my
Is
list.
it still sealed?
Yes.
That's what I got it, and I couldn't really get into it that much. Maybe I need to play a little bit more, but like the way the battles walk just didn't really do much for me. I don't know.
It's
I
it's
think-
a weird battle system.
Yeah, I think I have to put more time into it to get to, because it's one of those games where they kind of open the depth up to you more. But I think I'm at the drudgery point to where I don't really have like I don't have it all out yet, but I'm still getting kind of bored by it. You know what I mean? So I got to kind of push through.
No, it's true.
PS5.
You're true.
Great system. It just happens to be part of the worst gaming generation so far. Yeah.
It's tough to argue
Yeah.
with that. I think it is I think gaming peaked for consoles with Gen 7. 360 PS3 was the peak because pretty much everything was still on physical. The online stuff was just starting to creep in, and the games still look pretty darn good. That's one game.
So was Mario 64.
Yeah,
I know. I don't
And
like.
it's one of the
I-
few games that you need to actually have a good N64 library because there's not that many good N64 games.
I don't like N64, unfortunately. I love Ocarina of Time. I think
Like-
it's great. I don't
like
like Majora's Mask.
N64, you could get 24 games. and
Majora's
you'd be
Mask
good.
is a
You
classic.
would never need another game for the N64. 24
The
games, and that
N64.
GoldenEye
like,
better be one of them.
When
GoldenEye.
N64, like I agree, N64 had Lash, but when their games hit.
yeah,
Like you got
Yeah.
you get some good titles on the N64.
yeah. You get Mario Kart 64, you get 64 Racing, GoldenEye, Donkey Kong 64,
Star Fox.
definitely Star Fox. Actually, Star
Wave
Fox.
Race.
If there's only one game I could own for the N64, it would be Star Fox.
Is it
Diddy
really
Kong
that
Racing.
good?
No,
I
I
did
did
Diddy
not.
Kong Racing.
I did
Banjo
not like
Kazooie,
Diddy Kong
Banjo
Racing.
Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Like I got it, I played it, I didn't understand. I did not like the way it felt and
Rogue
controlled.
Squadron.
Get rid of it. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like 24 games, and you could have
1080.
the best games on the N64.
Well,
Pokemon
I mean,
Snap?
you say that, but I would argue that you could probably boil down
Star Wars Racers.
most consoles. You could probably pick 24 games out of each of them, and you could be set for that console. Like, let's
But
be completely
The
fair.
thing is, like for the N64, I think like you get those 24 games, and that's like S tier, and that's pretty much all the system had.
And that's
There
it.
was a bunch of stuff on there that wasn't just, it was okay, but it wasn't good or great or awesome. And I say that as someone,
Whoa!
I
Whoa.
really enjoyed the N64. Wave
Look,
Race 64?
I'm a Sega guy, but come on.
No, I mean, we could do a whole nother, I'd
Come
like to try to
on.
whittle it down to 24. But I think most other systems, like you would have a tougher time. Okay, these are only 24 games that you need. For the N64, because like I did that. I cut my N64 collection down to, it might be 20, 21, 22 games. I don't remember. and it was just like, I'm not going to play these other games. They're not that good. I don't have the time for them. And so, boom, it's gone.
Jet Force Gemini.
I still need to finish that one. I think I'm like a third of the way through.
Mischief
There's
makers.
there's a lot.
This is
Perfect Dark.
So Perfect Dark was good, but I beat it and I got rid of it. I don't ever need to play Perfect Dark again.
He beat it and
You
threw it in a
didn't-
trash can.
You didn't
It's
play
like,
the
I'm done with it.
multiplayer bot session, did you? Did you?
No. But I can play it on the Rare Collection on the Xbox One or the Xbox Series.
I will say this generally, right? I don't think that gaming has peaked. I don't. I fully enjoy these new systems. I fully enjoy the old systems. There are definitely failures along the way, but I'm a guy that likes the Wii U. I thought it was the
Yeah.
best system of that generation. I'm crazy, right?
Well,
Wii
U was
when
great.
Joe says
There
I
was
like
so
the
much
Wii U,
good
he
stuff
says that as a caveat.
on the Wii U. I had game nights with grown men in their 30s, late 30s, playing
Nintendo Land.
Nintendo Land. Nintendo
See,
Land,
I knew it.
huge hit. And it's like, this was a good system, but Nintendo did not advertise it well. They did not get the word out well. And
Yep.
like they just could not showcase it. They needed a Nintendo Land 2. They needed to expand on all those little tech demos because it's
Look-
like, here is a fun system.
I
they
think
had plenty of good games.
Yes.
Plenty of good
problem-
games.
The problem
I
with
got
the
my
Wii
money
U
for it.
is it had a very unique setup, and I don't think they had third parties. I don't think they could develop good enough stuff for the system, for that setup they had, to warrant the console being what it is, because they just didn't have the time. Now, if in a different world, if it somehow blew up and Nintendo was able to release like banger after banger after banger game, and that console sold like hotcakes, would have they gotten better at it? I think so, but that just didn't happen.
But the thing is, it's for me, it would be tough to call the Wii U a failure because of the games. Because how many of those games have they ported to the Switch and they
Nearly
sold
all of them.
really well?
Oh yeah,
So it was a
So,
fault.
you're muted. You're muted.
So the only thing I could speak to about the Wii U or the Zelda games and the HD the HD remakes of let's say the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and all that stuff, those are excellent. Those are excellent games. Wind Waker
Twilight
is
Princess
phenomenal.
stinks.
No, Twilight Princess is one of the
worst
best.
Zelda games
No, it's
ever
not.
made.
No, it's not. One of the worst Zelda games ever made
I'll
is
take the CDI games over Twilight Princess.
come on, man. Come
Where's the
on.
controller? I don't
Okay,
even know.
so
Have you played the CDI games?
how do you hold the N64 controller?
like this.
Or if you
Not
can only
like
use
this.
the D-pad,
Not like no. This is no.
but
This.
there were some games that didn't use the analog stick. So it was you'd hold it like this or you'd hold it like this. It was all dependent on the game. Most of them, if it was 3D games,
This is how you played all the games.
No, there were some that you could only use the D-pad.
I don't believe you.
You want a little piece of trivia about the N64 controller? Little piece of trivia about that
The
that I
Trident.
always find interesting. The N64
This-
controller.
It's Bowser's Claw.
No. When they were developing the N64, they were developing Mario 64 alongside it, right?
Yeah.
And so,
Mario 128.
so Mario 64, when they developed the N64 controller, that controller was handmade, to be used for Mario 64.
Really?
That controller was made for Mario 64, and every other game just had to follow along with it.
Yeah.
That's
I think
wild.
Yeah, ain't that
Mario
crazy?
64 played great with that controller, even
Yep.
if that looks so janky.
What is that?
That's a super pad.
This is for the people that don't know how to hold the original.
Okay, come on, Lego. Yeah, that's
No, the strange thing is when you see somebody hold the Trident and they hold it like this, and then they extend their thumb all the way over to the analog.
what kind of freak is that?
What,
And
really?
it's like you can't hit the Z button. You got to hold it like this, and it's like I don't understand how people did not understand how to hold it.
That's wow.
But
Yeah, I don't get that.
The reason I say like it peaked in the 7th generation, you had almost everything physical. You did not have updates for everything. You couldn't. There was no such thing as an update for your controller. You didn't have to worry about turning on your system once a week and having an update. And so that's what I mean. You could take a game, you could pop it in, and you could play it.
You can do that now. You just got to leave your system on all the time so it auto updates.
But if you buy a new game, you can't because you have to install it. You have to install it from the disk. You have to get an update, and then you get an update for the console, and then you get an update for your controller.
Yes, I do agree. The updates are a little out of hand, but
The updates are
I think
great.
it's worth it for the graphical fidelity that you're getting from these games,
But see,
and that they're fixing them, they're patching them. You know, now I
Cares
don't
about
like
graphics that
it's
much.
not on the discs though.
but
That's-
you didn't
that
have
I don't like.
you didn't have to do that with the sound and that's why for me it's like this was it. Because
So-
how nice is it to get home, you pop in a game, and you play it?
No,
So this is what I think. I think you guys are both right in a way. I think Owazrim, I think he's correct in the sense that console gaming has peaked at that point because now basically
It's
everything is like a
console gaming.
computer. Yeah. But I think gaming as a whole has never been better. Like with the advent of like all the independent people making games, like making great games.
Yeah.
And just the ability to like revisit classic games, like
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, not
It's
not
so
everyone
much
can
easier.
like right, like even like 20 years ago, if someone wanted to play Persona, they'd have to go and buy the game, buy a PlayStation, get all that kind of stuff hooked up. Now, if you really want to play Persona, you can just go play Persona with very little thing stopping you. And I think you could say that's a cop out saying, oh, gaming is better now because you can play old games now like quicker. But I think that's the point. Like you can play anything you want to play now, pretty much.
Yes.
And I think that's like a very cool thing.
That is
And
true.
I hope people take that to heart and just start playing the games and stop buying them so the prices crash on them so I can start collecting again like I really
Hell
want to.
yeah. That's what I do.
That's the thing is people won't.
I'm
do
down
it.
for that.
Yeah.
Because like one thing I say is, collect what you want, how you want, and again, play what you want, how you want, but you've got to be patient and you've got to be okay with never owning something and set your own price. Like for this game, this is what I'm willing to pay, and
Yep.
unless this game gets to this price, I will be okay and I will not own it.
Yep.
If you do
Nah.
that, you like, all right, like the Metroid remake. If I want that game, or sorry, Metroid Prime remake, I want that game. When it was announced, it was $40. I was like, I'm done. I'm out. If I
Yeah.
can find it for $20, I'll buy it. If I never find it for $20, I will never own that game unless somebody gives it to me. But
Yeah.
I will not pay more than $20 for that game. For a remake,
That's smart. That's smart.
for a remake, there is no point in paying more than $20 for that game. And
Yeah.
to add insult to injury, like Nintendo announced the price for that, and then what was it the Tomb Raider collection with Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 came out, and it was $30.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, oh, that's how you do it. But Nintendo fans are rabid little critters, and they will just gobble up almost everything that Nintendo puts out. I say
It's
almost
crazy.
because obviously they had issues with the Wii U, because something did not hit with the Wii U. Yeah, there you go. Idiots buy these silly little things like the flower, the Mario alarm clock.
Is that new one that talks
Yes.
when you like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have the alarm clock?
No, but this thing doesn't shut up. And then when I'm on conference calls, it was on conference call today with the customer, and this thing's just going off. Like, hey, it's 2 p.m. And people are like, what? I'm just like, yeah, that wasn't me. It was just this Nintendo flower that doesn't shut up.
But so not every game is worth full price. Like I say that, like, so I finally bought Expedition 33 the end of last year. That's when it came in, because I'd heard so much good things. I was like, you know what, I am okay with paying full price for this. And it
I
was
should have bought that game before the awards hit. I should have bought it, and I didn't watch any of your streams because I want to play it. So I didn't want to
It's-
see what happened. You know,
You want mine?
It is
I don't
a
need
good
it.
game. It is so
you have for PS5.
Yes.
it is so
Let's
good.
talk.
The story is wonderful.
Yeah, I really want to play. I was playing it on the Xbox One X, but my
Game
Game
Pass.
Pass. Yeah, I had the 3 years of it that like there was some weird way you could get it through Brazil or some crap, and it ended. And I was like, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not paying the
I got
30
3 years
bucks
for like $100. Anyway,
Yeah, that could be another topic just by itself.
yeah,
Like, I could see Game Pass for $30 being worth it to specific people, not to the majority of people, but to some people.
You
the
know,
only game I played and completed with Game Pass was Sea of Stars. Out of the whole 3 years that I had it,
I heard that game was amazing, and I let it go.
I think I beat
Man,
um
I
you gotta play that.
Lighter and maybe a
I
couple
couldn't
other
get into it.
games.
And neither could I.
The
what?
like the gameplay itself was really neat, but the dialogue, the text, it got so grating on me that I just shut the game off. I was like, I can't.
Are you
do this.
kidding me?
I
did
was
too.
so I
I
got
did
so
too.
tired of it.
I didn't like it at all.
You
Like
guys
the-
are nuts, man.
The chef
you gotta
guy
play
that
that
everybody,
game.
chef
What?
guy that everybody loves, and everyone's like, okay, I don't like this. And then it got to it was like the clown
You gotta
pirate
play
who
it.
was like doing like fourth wall breaks. I was like, all right, I'm about tired of you.
You guys didn't make it past
I-
the.
I
Okay.
did a bulk with It's funny you bring that up, Sea of Stars. I did a bulk trade with Sea of Stars and a bunch of other games and everything. My friend was getting rid of a lot of PS2 stuff, and I picked up
Oh,
Oh,
Xenosaga.
Nice.
yeah
Nice.
1, 2, and 3. And I was like, ooh, I'm like, let's do that. And he loved it. He said it was Sea of Stars was great. I said, listen, let's do a trade. I'll take your Xenosagas off your hands. And I'll trade you Sea of Stars and everything for them. And it, he loved it. He thought it was great. I couldn't get into it. Stupid me pre-ordered the collector's edition for that, or whatever the little box thingy was.
Mhm.
And I, Amazon, and that was it. So yeah, I think that's Sea of Stars.
It's the vinyl.
I couldn't. The artwork is beautiful. The artwork is absolutely beautiful on that.
The music is
looks-
amazing.
The
I've
music
heard.
is
amazing.
good. They it's like a love letter to PlayStation era RPGs. It looks great.
Yes.
It sounds great, but I just couldn't get in the story. I was so done with it.
See,
You
I was
guys-
like,
But see,
How long did you play it for? Like 2 minutes?
I put about 4 hours into it.
4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours.
hours.
I
Guys,
didn't play it at all. But that's one of the coolest
never
things about
played it at all.
gaming is you got someone who like enjoyed the heck out of it, and then two people who are like, I tried, I just couldn't do it. So there's so much variety.
it's like saying I watched 10 minutes of this and couldn't stand Luke.
But Uncle
So I put it up.
I was gonna
Right,
go to
like,
the
come-
Toshi station.
Come
Power
on.
converters. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
But that
You guys
that's
got to
the
give
thing.
this a second chance. You got to give this a second chance.
Games, movies. Now you got to hook them, and you got to hook them quick.
I'm so upset.
There's so many other options for you to spend your time with entertainment,
Yep.
whether it's watching a movie, TV show, playing a game. So you got to hook somebody. You got to hook them quick.
Yeah, it's almost overwhelming, the choice.
Yeah,
It really is. It really is. Yeah.
Mhm.
the four of us right here. If we never bought a game in our lives, would we run out of games to play? And I'm not
No.
talking about having EverDrives and stuff, flash carts with tons of games. No, I own enough games. I probably own enough games on Steam that I'd never have to buy another game that I haven't
Yeah.
played.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So what was
You don't
the
play your
total
games, you
was?
collect them, right?
What was the total it was?
Oh,
It was
bird. Bird. Look at you.
It
No,
was like
there's
a
two
hu-
guys over here that have not played games like Sea of Stars all the way through.
I didn't play Chrono Trigger all the way through, but Chrono Trigger is an excellent game.
You don't get to talk about Chrono Trigger if you haven't beat it.
I'll talk about Illusions of Gaia. That's another
Homer.
excellent game.
Which I don't care about that one either.
Secret of Mana.
That's
Secret of
another
Mana
one,
is
and I
good.
played that.
I love Secret of Mana so much.
Secret of Mana
Okay.
is amazing.
Yeah.
How about this? I got to get off here in a minute, but how about
We
one
probably
last
should.
question?
I'll go.
And yeah, one last question. This will help wrap up the stream. If you could only live with one game that you could play for the rest of your life, one game only, not like a collector set or one game only, what would it be?
That's an easy one.
Oh,
That's not an easy one
That's
because
an easy one.
there's no game in existence that I could play forever.
There
I
is.
don't care what it is. Never played that one. Actually, no, take it back. I did play it for like 20 minutes, and that's the
Yeah,
most
Joe
I've played
saw
of any mainline Final Fantasy game.
I think that's it for Joe.
It's on.
Who
it's
are
on the
you?
list. That's actually the game. That and Chrono Trigger are two possibilities that if I ever hit 1,000 subs on YouTube to go through and play one or maybe even both of them.
This is my original copy from when I was a kid. Still has the Electronic Boutique pre-owned sticker on it.
So's mine.
When the electronic
Also has the
Boutique was a thing.
misspelling on the back somewhere. I can't remember where, but there's some misspelled word.
So you don't think that you would ever get tired of that game?
No, never.
So I do not think there's a game in existence that would fit that bill for me because after
Here
a
it is.
while, it's like, could you eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the rest of your life for every meal?
You
and be
could.
happy?
You would be happy.
That's what I'm saying.
I like
Even-
jelly.
Even your favorite game, if you played it all the time, you would get tired of it. I mean, that's why I play Phantasy
Honestly,
Star once a year.
This is like a good book.
I could probably play Binding of Isaac as my one game for the rest of my life. That game is like endlessly replayable. It would be my first choice, but if I only had one game I could pick, it'd probably be that. Just because.
Uh-oh. Sans picked up something.
Which version you want me to choose?
You can only pick one. It's up to you.
Doesn't the Sega Saturn version have like a lot of extra stuff that the PS1 version doesn't have?
Saturn.
No.
I
So
would
it's the
use
same
Saturn
thing?
hands down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saturn had some extra stuff on it.
Saturn.
Yeah.
Saturn just.
But see,
Oh,
no,
no!
it's
No.
broken.
No.
Yeah, we're
Party
good.
foul.
This is why we can't have nice things.
No, but,
Everyone shouts at the same time.
No!
yeah.
Ratchet and Clank is a fun series too. I never really played. I didn't play a whole lot of it, but what I have played has been fun.
But because you know what, I'm like, okay, well, I could do Shining Force. That would be a lot of fun.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. I would
Because
be
then you're
okay
like,
with
okay,
that.
look. Several years ago, I went through and I played as the hero and then a healer and beat the entire game.
Okay.
So you could do that with every character. There's lots of different things that you could do, different things you could try. But, you know, after a few years, I'm pretty sure I am never playing that game again. I have had my fill. Or it's like, you know what? I'm just not playing games anymore. I'm going to go play some board
There's
games.
always like Symphony of the Night. I could just
Symphony of the Night's an incredible game. Like
It is.
that's
It's a
one
lot
of those
fun.
things. It's so fun when
but
you.
7 is good. 7 is very good.
You got to open
It's
up the book.
It's a masterpiece. Wait a minute.
7 is it's a phenomenal game.
See, you know, maybe I'll get around to it eventually. But because I don't collect for PlayStation anything,
It's
know?
just so good, man. When you hit
I've
gold
heard good
saucer,
things.
you understand why I could play this forever.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 is excellent,
saga.
but
I think.
Oh. And then Ratchet and Clank. See, I know that after a certain amount of time, the patina, the nostalgia, everything would wear off, and the game would be like, you know what? This game is so boring now. I know it inside and out, left and right, upside down, backwards and forwards. You know, and so
I would put Final Fantasy VII on and just listen to the music.
I think you would get tired of that too eventually.
No.
I used to fall asleep to Kingdom Hearts, the music.
Oh yeah, the
The
title
opening,
screen.
simple and clean,
Yeah.
with the PlayStation one.
But you stopped doing it, so obviously you got tired of it.
Yeah, because I went to this and bought the soundtrack for it.
Look, I put up a 2-hour stream of just the music from the new Rebirth game that you can't find anywhere online. Like I'm surprised it's
Oh,
not anywhere you
wow.
can.
That's weird.
It's like the night theme of Cosmos Canyon is beautiful. So I put that up for me so I can listen to it to go to sleep. You know,
Mhm.
It's like that Aqua melody in the what is it? The Donkey Kong Adventure where he goes on.
Oh,
the
yeah.
swordfish.
Donkey Kong
Yeah.
Aquatic
Country?
ambience.
Yeah, aquatic
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
ambience.
beautiful,
Yep.
beautiful.
You don't get music like this or FF7 anymore. Like Octopath Traveler music was phenomenal. The music was excellent. Yes, Expedition 33, but I'm sorry, I don't
music in
speak
this-
French.
Was great. It
Yep, yeah.
was really good, and I mean that is probably the best game I've played in a long time.
I'll say this: I do miss chiptune being like the main forefront, which is still there, but the orchestra music now is just like washes over you. It's so good.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
all right, I gotta.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
waiting
Yeah,
for
I'm-
my-
I am crashing.
over
I
what
am
we
crashing.
expected to. So we'll just say, organize your game rooms, people. Get it so you can show your stuff and showcase things. Have fun, and keep it Sega.
Good hanging out. Thanks for having me
Yeah.
on, y'all.
Thanks for having us. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
no problem.
And ending the stream now.